What is happening? And welcome to your Thursday Night Delight. I, of course, am one of your hosts, Sean the Right Way, and joining me, as always, bouncing to the beat. In the middle, we've got Brent from Brent's Bricks.
What up?
And, of course, joining us once again, recent graduate. He's got a master's, folks. And he also has a really cool F1 sign. We're talking about West Coast Bricks. Coming back again for this Jurassic Park themed show. The man himself who's been reviewing these sets ferociously. We're talking about the minister of the minifigure, Just2Good.
The minister.
What's up?
And master. Once again, great friend of the show. The devil and the angel on my shoulder. Shy time is my time. Because we are...
Would that make him like the mentor of the minifigure?
He's the mentor. A couple of brickheads. Yeah.
Yeah.
The intro was so long, I had to hit it at the end, boys. You know, what are we going to do? There you go.
We got a nice full panel. We had a comment before the stream started. It said something along the lines of, "This is like an NBA super team. It's a stacked list, man. A stacked panel.
Starting five.
Stacked card. Yeah, it's a good starting five.
We got a very nice crew here tonight, guys. Thanks so much for showing up and rocking with us on a Wednesday. And we all had some prior obligations on Thursday and couldn't make it. I've got some travel. Brent has some family stuff, and
a little wedding anniversary. You know,
Max is just going to be riding the West Coast highways.
It's living life right now.
Bouncing to the beat. And of course, thanks Justin for coming in, and Shy. When I was thinking about putting this together, I'm super pumped about this wave, and I know Shy about a year. I feel like it was about a year ago, maybe a little more. We did something similar where we sort of counted down our favorite Jurassic Park sets of all time, our top 10. Justin, I think you're going to be agreeable to a lot of them. I hope you are. If not, just call it out.
You all said for me to send the top 10 list of Jurassic, and I didn't even think about it.
There's some obvious ones. So I'm going to explain how this is going to work tonight. So Brent, Max, Shy, and myself all submitted our favorite, and so I kind of aggregated a top 10 out of that. And then there's some honorable mentions as well. So.
Okay.
And then, Justin, if we're missing something that's totally obvious, or you think so, I actually like that you didn't weigh on it, because then you can like drop the hammer and be like,
okay,
that's actually good.
Sounds good to me.
A wild card opinion.
What is the Gallimimus doing at number 1? Are you nuts? It's a little Jurassic humor to kick things off.
Gallimimus?
I mean, I don't. Is there one that's in the top 5? We'll find out. I just like saying Gallimimus. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but it feels good.
So are there sets from the new wave that's on the lists?
Hey, no spoilers, Justin.
Okay, sorry.
Louise. Yeah. Comes in, doesn't turn in the homework, spoils the gets the sets early. You know, Justin's had these sets so long, guys, that
I was rushing home from a date for this. So, gotta come back. You know,
always
early. You know,
priorities right there.
Can we get an exclusive on the? Hold on, will we get an exclusive on this date, or like what?
Chose the homies.
Yeah, dude, that's respect, man.
You're like, sorry, babe, gotta work.
Chose the
what are you doing tonight? I'm going to talk to dorks about Jurassic World. The movie's not even out, is it? No, it was out a year ago and it sucked. But I'm going to come do this anyway.
Oh my god,
it's comedy. It was good.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sorry you had to ditch it. Just come later or something. Close the deal.
Yeah, you could have shown up late.
Yeah. Geez.
Oh no, it's good. Don't worry.
All right. Leave them one more. Right. That's what I always say. I say that, but then I have a 4-hour show every week. Anyway, we're not going 4 hours. It's going to be 2, just so you guys know, because I got the trouble.
Cool.
I got
He's in timeout.
Yeah, the wife was like, "You are not going to be on that show for 3 hours this time."
And Shy hates when we do 3 hours. Although, do you not appreciate it on Replay Gang though? It gives you a little.
Yeah, for sure. Replay Gang's cool, but
you start and pause it.
Yeah.
But the staying up till 3 a.m, not cool. I got it. All right.
We used to do these boys at like 12 Eastern, man. I was up so late.
So Justin, when I started this, I think I reached out to you early, and
oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I didn't respond.
Yeah, it's fine. But some people, I'm like, I'm wondering if it's because I'm telling them, all the people that we're asking to come on, like, geez, I wonder if it's because it starts at midnight. When we were doing the West Coast thing. So
no, I was, I went through a lot the last couple of years, so now I'm all good, and I'm like, now I could do shows like this, being on the live streams and everything.
Well, we're good. We're happy to. I was looking forward to seeing you again. I'm glad you're back so quick, and I appreciate you doing this. So yeah, we put together this Jurassic Park thing. I'm personally very hyped for this wave. Justin, I want to get your overall thoughts because you've kind of done them. I think you've hit everything, or are you almost done with
today? Was the last one.
Today was the last one. Good. So we have a certified expert who's had them in hands. Shy is here because Shy buys a lot of these sets, mostly for his son, he says. And then he also, because I say that because you do keep a select few for yourself. And I think there's a few that you're going to buy multiple copies of in this wave. And we'll get into what those look like, or which ones you like. I do think, and then we'll get into it more later, but I do think this wave, Justin, has the most army builders, if that makes sense, for Jurassic Park. Like, I can see multiple sets purchased. Not that people didn't want 2 of a particular dino before, but I just think with like the vehicles and then some of the dinos we're getting for the first time, and we're getting them in like normie colorways. I think I could see people that are more purists maybe.
Well, do you want me to talk about the wave right now?
I was just saying this, just one quick thing as a teaser, and then we'll move back to it. But just like I think the army building factor.
I have a lot to say about this wave in general. Where
there's
a lot of improvements from the previous waves, but
there you go. So that's why I think it's fair to ask the question, and we'll hopefully answer it later. Is this the best wave of all time? It's a contender. I don't know if it is. Just throwing it out there. Brent. The chat is nice and full. Everybody's here. Yeah. It's just about that time to introduce.
Oh, man. Never gets old, does it? God. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We got a couple early comments here from Timmy. We got Brickman USA. We got Brick Aesthetics. Shout out to that dude. He's got a sick Lego room setup. Amanda, what's good, Amanda? Stud Sidious. Shout out to Stud Sidious. Shout out to our merch. We'll talk about that in a moment. Again, we've got Todd. What up, Todd? We got Michael Smith and a bunch of numbers.
War
Daddy.
Avatar in the game. I like that.
Like a hell of a name right there. We got Moments of the Magic. What up, Moments? Brick Adjuster. What up, Brick Adjuster? Faith and Misery. Macro. What's up, Macro? Thank you all so much for tuning in. King Oldendorf. Extra special shout out to you and Macro because you guys are channel members. Shout out to the channel members also. You guys are awesome.
Because I promised Shy I would do this
have that now
more often. Could you please like and sub? Did I do that right, Shaq? Can you please like and sub? I would greatly appreciate, if you're new here, subbing. If you've been around, liking is fun. How was that?
All right, it's not hard.
It's one of few things in life that's free. So
yeah, guys. No, seriously, we appreciate the support. We're trying to grow here. Like anybody else, we want to. And if we grow, more people will see it. More people will join the Girth Gang, and that's a good thing. Shout out to Brick Hive in the house.
Shout out to Brick Hive.
Brick Hive in the building.
Shout out to Hive.
Okay. So Sidious, friend of the show, created some new merch, and he's provided a coupon. I've had a lot of DMs of people asking, where's the shirts again? What's the story on the shirts again? So we've stepped up our game. We've got shirts, and now we have hats.
Fire.
added to the fray. We are going to have the original ACOB logo hat, from what I understand, coming soon as well, for those of you that want to get one of those. But there it is, ACOB merch, 15% off. He's going to drop the link, Sidious, in the chat, so you guys can take a look if you want. Coming on air, Justin mentioned he wanted to get one of these shirts. I'm flattered.
Yeah, these are awesome. I gotta rep them on stream. Like, heck yeah, like, come on.
Coming soon. And by the way, I'm repping our fellow streaming podcast, whatever we call ourselves, with a Good Morning Brick World hat. Shout out to Hive on that.
Heck yeah.
All right. It's a clean hat. It's a nice hat.
I love this hat. I think it's rad. Shy, where's the Cali Brick Click hat, man? I need one of those.
Yeah, I'm not responsible for that. That's there's another party that's responsible for that. So stay tuned.
Name names.
I just do all the editing. That's what I do. And
name names.
Oh, just the editing, right? That's awesome. Max, can we go ahead and pull up? We're going to go through some news stories and we'll get into the main topic. Curious to hear everyone's thoughts on this. Of course, Pive, I got to represent. Let's get the video game famous from the 1980s. You know what I'm talking about. Pac-Man. And again, I'm super happy to have Justin here because you, like myself, is a fellow video game freak, and I want to hear your thoughts on this and maybe an early rank of where it stacks against the other girthy sort of video game sets. You know, I mean, let's run down the list here. We've got the NES, we've got the Atari, we've got the Sonic sets, and I guess the Mario sets.
Oh, if you're going all video games, Horizon.
Yeah, I think.
But I did say girthy. Hold on. So I guess let's keep it to like the big.
I was saying the consoles.
Like
the consoles. Sure, that's a good one.
There's been 3, yeah.
Because I bet you anything, like with enough time going by, there'll be like a first generation Xbox set. I think that'd be sick in like 10
that'd
years.
Be hilarious.
Or when that becomes like really old, or like a PS2. I would love to see a PS2.
GameCube. Oh my god,
dude, a GameCube's like
GameCube would be amazing. I want that.
That would be, dude.
Yeah.
Justin, or all you guys, could you imagine the controller too? Oh my god,
dude, a GameCube is so perfect. They can have different colors.
I don't know about
purple.
64, heck yeah.
Oh, a 64, definitely.
Of course.
Justin, what is it called? Is it cosmic?
I thought it was midnight purple.
Atomic. No, that's atomic green.
Oh, I thought it was midnight purple, or maybe that's a GBA. I don't know.
Okay, but either way, I think we'd want the purple. I would want the purple game.
Same. That's the one I had. Yeah.
The orange.
I know a lot of people had the black GameCube too, but I had the.
I've seen the silver
Japanese. Yeah, the orange Japanese import one is pretty rad too. I'd take any of them, honestly.
Yes.
All right, boys. Pac-Man is here. We knew it was coming. Start with Brent. Brent, when you first saw this girthy bastard, what was your initial thoughts?
So, I mean, I've known about it for a while, but finally actually seeing, what they're trying to accomplish here. I mean, dude, I like it. I am not a ginormous Pac-Man fan, but it does. Like Pac-Man in general gives me really good like Pizza Hut back in like
everybody's saying that
1999, 2000, 2001 era of me growing up and always playing Pac-Man every time in Pizza Hut. I never played it in my house, but so I like Pac-Man, but it's like, what? It's $270. I'm not going to buy this for full price, but it's only because, I never was a huge Pac-Man player like in my house or anything, but I loved playing at Pizza Hut, and that was awesome. And I think the set's good. I think they accomplished, I think it's worth it to spend $270 if you care that much about Pac-Man. But it's awesome.
Make me hungry for Pizza Hut buffet.
Right? That Pizza Hut Pac-Man buffet.
Oh, yeah. Days. Yeah.
Hey, right quick. Let me share my thoughts before my wife gets here because she's almost home.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to buy this and sneak it in the house.
Okay, so check it. I'm not the biggest Pac-Man fan. In fact, I don't really care for the game at all. But my wife, this is her only nerdum thing in her life and bones is
gotta
Pac-Man.
Get it.
Every time we go to the arcades, if there's a Pac-Man, that's where she goes. Dave and Buster's, that's where she goes. Any of the hipster bar gaming places, arcades, that's where she goes. So, and she's really, really good at it. In fact, this is the only game she's had like when she was younger. So she does not care for Lego whatsoever and will never build with me anymore. So like, I just want this to kind of give to her, and a few things. Like I have a few things in mind about what this is going to do. One, I want to see how she reacts to this because she's not even a normie. Like she's like doesn't care for this whatsoever. So if Lego's trying to pull the whole nostalgia thing, let's see what this does. So this is like a little science experiment, social science experiment.
Okay.
1, 2. I just want to film something about it right quick, and I'm not one to not do and spend a lot of money just to make one shot in a video. So that's another one. And then 3, she stole Lego out of my office, not here, my work office, to put in her ginormous office in the workplace where she is. So I'm missing Lego from my cubicle into her locked, huge, spacious office. And I'm like, this place is empty. You know it would look good. In my mind, this set. So I'm gonna get it day 1, and that's gonna impact me for the Jurassic Park sets coming up later. All right, I can't say anything else because she's coming right there. I see her. All right, I'm
okay.
Dude. Yeah, I mean this dude.
Keep it down, everybody. Max, you saw this. You're probably the most youngin of the crew, I assume. Well, actually, you and Justin are probably close to it. What like does this do anything for you? I mean,
nostalgic wise, yes and no. I'm like Brent. The only time I really played this was at arcades, and then like half the time I wasn't even playing it. But
did you ever play one at Pizza Hut though?
Pizza Hut. We didn't have Pizza Hut.
Well, I forgot you live on the other side of the country.
So well, Max is like, you mean the delivery place?
No.
See, Max, let me walk you down memory lane. There used to be like when I was a youngin', maybe shy a little bit. It was a big deal I know it's going to blow some minds out there, but it was a big deal to go in and sit down in a Pizza Hut, and to kill time, they always had, which I believe they call a bar top style.
Dude, it was a tabletop version. It was
tabletop or bar top version where 2 players would sit on a screen that was between you, and it was a table, and you would rotate 1 and 2 players. Now, follow-up question to Shy real quick, and we'll get back to Max. Is your wife more of a Pac-Man or a Mrs. Pac-Man? Because I've heard a lot of people are kind of, they're not going to get a follow-up. They're not going to build this again in Miss Pac-Man, but I definitely expect mods. Go ahead.
Yeah, she prefers Miss Pac-Man, but she'll do Pac-Man any day if it's in front of her. So
yeah, it's faster. I kind of dig Miss Pac-Man a little more, but I get why they had to go with the OG here. All right, so Max didn't do much for you. Where's your nostalgia from if it's not from a sit down at Pizza Hut?
I mean, like anytime you went to any other pizza place, arcades with like team events, like when I was like 10.
Shakey's?
10, 12.
Well, Shakey's?
Shakey's? What are these names?
Oh my gosh.
Classic.
Is that too far north in California to know what that is, I'm assuming?
I don't know.
It's like a SoCal thing?
Yeah, we had like local pizzerias. We didn't really have any.
Shakey's is like Colorado and stuff, I think.
Mm-hmm. See, dude, out here in Ohio, we still have Pizza Huts, but we had a place called Godfather's. And
Godfather's?
Dude, they had, man. It's like
it was a heater. Like this, the best.
The place was a heater because, dude, listen, they had a dessert pizza that was awesome, but they always had a big giant arcade. CC's awesome. Pizza is like the same thing. CC's. Oh, you know CC's? Okay,
CC's
so that's another.
Classic.
Yeah, that's another like smaller, I guess, chain.
But
they always
had the Pizza Hut buffets, which they don't have anymore, and I miss that so much. That's my memory.
It was a fun ride.
There.
That was back when Pizza Hut was cool.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. At least they still have stuffed crust.
Every Pizza Hut building used to be built like a hut. Like it would have that same dude, they should do a Lego set like that, like an old 90s Pizza Hut. And you had you could have little mini arcade games on the inside.
You ever go on that website where it's like, I forgot what it's called, but they basically document every old Pizza Hut that's now a new business. So you'll just see a dentist and it's like shaped like an old Pizza
Hut. And it's shaped like it. Yeah.
There's a great site of that.
That's hilarious. Oh man. Yeah, somebody make
person.
I swear I've seen bootleg Pizza Hut Lego sets.
Hey, Pizza Hut's not doing too well. We might lose them.
Yeah. Hey, this is why somebody needs to make a Lego Ideas project of a 90s Pizza Hut restaurant and then bring Pizza Hut back. Didn't they have Shaquille O'Neal? Or no, it wasn't Shaquille O'Neal.
Shoot.
No, Shaquille O'Neal did Pizza Hut stuff, I think.
We get nostalgia.
I remember when they used to have Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, KFCs.
Yeah,
like, that was crazy. Like a combo of 3. Like I'm like, what the heck is this? It's amazing.
I think
you would be rewarded like a free Pizza Hut.
Bell.
Oh yeah, exactly, literally. Like when I would get good grades, I'd get a coupon of like a free personal pan pizza or something like that. Like I used to always use that. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so this set. All right, so my nostalgia for Pac-Man is Miss Pac-Man. I don't like the original Pac-Man game that much, but I love Miss Pac-Man because it goes fast.
It's really good. Yeah.
And most of the ones I would see at Pizza Huts or other pizza places are Pac-Man Galaga machine, Miss Pac-Man Galaga. I like that combo. But yeah, for this price here, I have to say I don't really like the price on this. And I know it's kind of hard to compare this because it's a Lego-fied version of something else, but they have the tabletop arcade that's like 2 times the size of this. That's the same design. And they go for $150 from 1UP Arcade. So it's kind of like, I don't know if this is worth the price when you think you could get like a full working one for $150 versus $270. Now, if it dropped at like $230, like the NES was on release, I'd be more for it. But I don't know. And the play feature isn't as interesting as the NES, where I don't like that you can't collect the power pellets. Like it's just kind of in a track predetermined. I don't know. I'm not too hot on it.
I think some of the early rumors was that it was going to be playable, and I guess it sort of is, but I was like, are they going to drop a LCD into a Lego set? Because you know that they've been, the most basic, you can run Pac-Man off of a boulder if you needed to.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Just plug wires into any boulder and you can run Pac-Man. So my point is they could have done that because Lego's still, somebody in corporate is just jonesing to get some sort of digital thing happening with Lego. And that guy probably was
the
like,
digitals they get are like the Mario system, which sucks.
Steve back there was like, come on man, let's put a game in this. I mean, video isn't dead yet, and then they're like, pipe down, Steve.
I feel like that screen is big enough for an iPad.
Oh yeah. For sure. And thank you, Mayo, in the chat. And I think Brickhive said like he liked how I compared it to the arcade and the thing. That's great. Thank you. This has a mini arcade inside, which we haven't mentioned yet. And I'm like, sell that as a $10 set. Like the mini arcade with the minifigure, like that would be
GWP.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, not even a promo. I'm just sell as a $10 set. Imagine if it was like a perfect world and we just had that little arcade cabinet as a $10 set. That would be amazing.
Come on, Justin. They're not going to do that. Come on.
I know, but they would make $1 billion. Think about it. It would sell better than this set, but I guess would it equal 27 units?
They could do a series, man.
Yeah, they could do
so many. But that's what I'm saying.
They could do more.
If they did a Pizza Hut, you could have so many of these like miniature arcades inside of the Pizza Hut, but it doesn't have to be Pizza Hut. They could just do a 90s pizza restaurant. It doesn't have to be Pizza
and it could be like Namco. So Namco owns a lot of these states. Pac-Man, Galaga. Yeah. Just do that. Namco's Pizzacade or something.
Yes. God, that'd be so cool.
That would be amazing. But if you remember way back when they had I forgot what anniversary of Ideas it was, but they had a special vote where they brought back dead ideas. There was the Stitch. There was the International Space Station, which I think got the actual set. One of them was a Sega arcade. And it was a bunch of these arcades.
I remember
and it
that.
didn't win. So
that
would be so dope.
We were so close to greatness.
Very
that would have been so fire if they did that.
Well, we got the International Space Station. Yay! What a great Lego idea!
I mean, at least it's not. That's not horrible. It's not as cool as that, but it's.
I did. I got that for Land back when I was in Land the first time, and I didn't even review it. I made a video like, and then that was it. Like that was. I can't build this. Like no interest.
Hello, Just2Good. Here's the space station. Like and sub. We'll see you later, everybody.
That was literally it. That was literally the word.
Like here's the Wii Shop music, and I'm out. All right, we'll see you guys.
Heck yeah! Yeah, I love using Nintendo music.
So Justin, early take though. Let's get. I love ranking things. I'm going to put you on the spot. So we've got the NES, we've got the Atari, and we're going to count this. It's definitely a console. I mean, it's a cabinet, but we'll count it. What order do you have? Am I missing another I don't think we have another console.
No, that's it.
So, okay, in this price range here, can you stack rank them worst to first or first to worst, however you want to do it?
Okay, so My favorite is the NES still. I love Pac-Man not only because of Miss Pac-Man, but I love the Pac-Man arcade series beyond just this first Pac-Man. Like I like the weird ones like Super Pac-Man, Pac-Land, Pac and Pal, Pac Jr., Professor Pac-Man. I don't know. I like the extended universe of Pac Arcade. So I do have a lot of bias towards wanting this personally. But I just kind of feel like it's less interesting than the NES somehow because the NES had that retro TV as well. So it was two things. Dude. There was a controller and everything. This is a tabletop. Cheaper than
this? You know,
I know, right? Well, it was. Now it's the same price. Now they
but I mean, just still like it's still hard to imagine. Yeah.
And interestingly enough, this only has 6 more pieces. But yeah, what are you gonna say?
I'm sorry. I was gonna say so this is a funny story. It was like when I first got into Lego, I didn't understand that stuff restocked. So I told you this story, right? Yeah. So Justin, I come from the sneaker world where when the Jordan releases, you have about a millisecond to get the pair of Jordans and then they're gone. There's no like, hey, more Jordans in 2 weeks. It's gone till they do that pair again in 5 years or whatever the story is, right?
Yeah.
So I wait up till midnight and I was on the hype train. I bought 2 of them and I'm like, all right, cool. The idea is I'm going to get mine and then I'm going to flip the other one so I can pay for part of mine or most of mine. And I'm a genius. So I get them and Lego had free shipping. And then I learned my mistake and I'm like, oh, no problem. You know, I'll just send it back. And then I found out if it's $200 or more, you can't send it back.
Wait, are you talking about the Adidas sneaker?
No, I'm saying I was a big sneaker collector.
But which set?
I bought the NES.
Oh, NES. Oh,
thinking that it was going to drop and that was it. And if I didn't get it on release, I'll never get it. I didn't know. That's how little I knew. It was like the first set I ever bought besides.
Hey, they've done that before. What was that one? There was like this Comic-Con exclusive like Star Wars set that
Nebulon.
They did, yeah, and that was like one where it was like.
So I thought that's how it worked, but I learned my lesson. But that being said, I'm fine with having 2 because you know I did it a little early because I think long term the NES is going to be the golden goose, obviously.
Yeah.
In all these. My take on this is I love this thing.
Mm-hmm.
The price is the price, and okay, and my major beef though is. They totally, you mentioned, I think Arcade 1-Up earlier. They Arcade 1-Upped our asses and did not put a stand on this thing. It just looks a little weird to me.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
I would like it on a riser. Let me, sure, mockers will do it and all that stuff. And that's great. But you know, I don't know if that would have pushed it to $300. I don't know what the problem is, but I mean, Shy guys, am I crazy here? It would have been cool to see it.
Yeah,
on a little riser. I don't know.
I get the whole riser thing. I think if you look at the lifestyle photos, I think it's good. It's fine. It's fine as it is. I think if it was a little bit more taller, like I feel like it would just be why. You know?
It looks weird right there.
I'm with you that it's like it's not the full like that's why I like the NES more. It's the full NES, it's a controller, and you get a retro TV and a stand for the retro TV. It feels more worth the value to me than this, which the play feature of this is kind of expected, but the play feature to the NES was like this on crack. I don't know, like I really like how that worked. Like that.
See, if they're to rise this, they would have to really rise it just to get that whole feel to make it look like the actual game that you can buy right now at Best Buy. But like I think for what they did here, who as a display piece, like just having a really tall thing, it might not be wasn't necessary. So they just kind of cut it right here.
Fair enough. For me, I'm with Sean where it's like, okay, I kind of wish it was this arcade cab kind of more design, but I will say the Atari is my least favorite of the bunch because that doesn't have any like wacky play feature like these do. And I mean, what do we have? Some brick built centipede or something like?
Yeah,
I think the Atari for accuracy and how they pulled off that wood grain look and everything, you know, to get it that really 70s nostalgia. So for me, Atari I definitely had that before the NES, and that was always just sort of like passed down from everyone because I'm an 80s kid. Like everyone had an Atari. Every garage sale you ever went to had an Atari. They all had the games.
I still need to get one.
I know, but I just, you know, again, what this boils down to for me, and same applies for Pac-Man and Shy, you mentioned Jurassic's coming out. beyond Jurassic, beyond whatever, the backlog of things that I still need to get, and the competition is so fierce that I just don't know if I can put this above a laundry list of. I still don't even have the Sanctum, for example, and I will get that before it retires. But I'm looking at the Sanctum, and I'm like, Sanctum versus this? Are you out of your skull? Of course, I'd rather have the Sanctum. So it's like that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Like they needed to really pull this. Like if I wish this was drastically cheaper. Like I don't know. Like I know people are like Lego prices are rising and stuff, but it feels like D2Cs used to be a lot more valued better. I don't know, but I guess you could say Lego.
Max, can we get the video? Can you run the video? And by the way, did we not see the lifestyle model in this? That's like my favorite part of viewing sets, previewing sets, I should say.
Is there no model with this one? Is it just by itself?
I press kit had one.
There appeared to be a young lady. There
you go.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Does she really love this thing? I can't tell.
She's putting that door on, man.
Look, she's pleased with herself. It's a little girthier than I thought.
Oh, I love how it spins on the top. It is bigger than that light at the bottom too.
That light,
dude, I'll tell you what.
That light did something to me. Okay.
That light gets me too, because honestly, if I'm thinking about just one thing, it's when I'm at that Pizza Hut and I put a freaking quarter in and see that light, and I'm a kid and I'm geeked. I'm so happy. I'm playing Pac-Man. I'm about to eat pizza. It's a Friday night. I'm going to go home, watch cartoons and movies and play video games.
I took my kids to like this touristy town out in the mountains called Gatlinburg last weekend. Shout out to Gatlinburg. Great place.
Shout out to Gatlinburg.
Shout out to Gatlinburg. And we went to the arcade, and it hit me that, you know, my daughter's not going to really, I mean, I'm sure we'll find an old place that takes the quarters or whatever, but everybody's got the swipe cards, the Dave and Buster's style cards, you know? And so my daughter's just like, and it just goes so fast and it's so heartless, you know, they just, you got no money left. You know, I loved going to dinner or going wherever I was and getting, you guys remember, some of you, getting that $5 or $10 or $20, if you were balling out that night, dollar bill, and you just jam those shits into your pockets.
And thankfully in Florida, we have a lot of like arcade museums and barcades. So like they love the authenticity, the quarters and everything. But did you all ever have a Coleco stand-up arcade growing up?
Coleco.
I have one. I'll be right back. I'll grab it right now. Give me 1 sec.
Sean, when I was gone using the bathroom, did you hit this super chat? Yeah.
No, I did not.
Perfect time for this super chat right here. Thank you so much from Diamond Figs for the $4.99 super chat. Still waiting for someone to explain why we're 2 games in and still haven't gotten an official Cal Kestis.
Oh, it's very dusty. But...
It would have been awesome, man.
What are these?
I've like seen things like that, but just not that exact one.
My mom had them growing up. She had the Pac-Man one. So one Christmas she got this for me, and it's for Donkey Kong. And like I kind of have nostalgia for this tabletop design because I had this growing up, and I'm like, this is classic. It's from the 80s. But yeah. So I was like, oh, they're kind of doing that in a bit. So it's like, okay, that's kind of cool.
No, I've seen a lot of stuff like that though.
Yeah, no, I would like a series of little ones like that, but you know, so
yeah. Oh well. But also one more thing is with the Pac-Man. Do you know like the newer Pac-Man like from Smash Bros? If you ever played Smash Bros, there's a version of Pac-Man that's like he has the arms and the legs and stuff. No.
I don't think so.
I wanted that as a figure. That's one of my dreams. Like if you ever play Super Smash Bros, they have Pac-Man technically from Pac-Land Arcade, but he's from the Pac-Man World games, and I'm like, oh, I want that as a minifigure in some random set or something. But I get that he doesn't fit the style of this Pac-Man, so it's like okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out to Diamond Figs again with another $4.99 super chat. With all the Super Mario with all the Super Mario love recently, would love to see a GameCube. Yeah, we were discussing that earlier.
That's
super cool. I feel like a GameCube or N64 has to be the next buildable console. I mean,
but then they're just skipping SNES. Like no love for the SNES.
That's true too. Yeah.
But
I mean, they might just be bouncing around. That'll be cool.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. The SNES is so it's kind of. I think it would be good to jump a generation because with the SNES, it's like it's It's kind of similar. It's kind of similar to the NES, whereas the GameCube is just something radically different. But then people would complain like, "I'm not paying $270 for a box," you know. So I don't know if that'll work.
Well, I think they could go cheaper, like Atari went cheaper because it won't have. I don't think they could have a 3D model of Super Mario Sunshine with the GameCube. So
that's what I was going to say, dude. If you ran like was
like a $60 GameCube,
it was only
just
Sunshine,
like a little.
huh?
Oh, well, there's a rumored direct to consumer Mario set for October. That's $60. GameCube, who knows? Could be.
Oh, and we got a super sticker coming in from Macro. Yeah, thank you, Macro, for the super sticker. I forgot to play the beat earlier. I don't know if we're going to be able to freestyle on everyone, but shout out to Brick Adjuster for
and that was good.
You posted a short of my tribute to Amberlia last week.
The Amberlia freestyle was honestly sick.
All right, boys. So are we good on Pac-Man? I think I'm not
hearing a little bit more.
Yeah, no, go ahead, Justin. Well, let me real quick. Part of your answer, is this something you could get from the LAN party, so to speak, or would you buy this even if you weren't?
If I don't get it from LAN, I'll ask for it for Christmas. But I mean, hopefully I'll get it from LAN so I don't have to spend it, because it's something that I want, like the Sanctum more, but like this is like, it's important to my life. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get it, because like I had a Pac-Man arcade phase where I wanted all the extended universe of Pac-Man. So I'm like, I got to get it sometime this year. I'm not going to wait like the castle. I haven't even gotten that. And it's like, that's important to my life too.
That's a quote, by the way. The Sanctum is important to my life. I'm going to use that on my wife, Shy. I think when a heater drops, I'll be like, honey, it's a heater. And on top of that, it's important to my life. We'll see what he says about that.
I can see that going so many ways in your favor.
Diamond Figs.
And last year you get the castle and the retro space set for free. Everybody got it. So I'm like, but whatever.
Right.
I was going to say the sticker. Oh shoot.
Sorry, we got one from Diamond Figs. Let's get back to your sticker. Yeah, so Justin, you can answer this one. Would the N64 cartridges, if they made them, be stickers or printed? Be stickers.
Printed, please. But it would make sense for it to be stickers. I mean, that would actually be accurate to N64s because the labels were stickers. So honestly, by the way, you get away with that.
You know what I learned about Justin? I think through because I was watch all your stuff, but I'm watching these Jurassic videos a little more intensely, and I think I learned you're a fellow sticker hater. Is that
Heck yeah! Oh my gosh, I hate stickers.
I get so much rough. I get so much. I get a lot of people seem to really enjoy stickers, and I'm like, I don't.
We had
understand.
Ash 2 weeks ago, and I love Ash, but Ash is a sticker lover. I hate stickers. Okay,
so Ash is a sticker lover. We got to post that somewhere. Ash was going to jump into this fiasco with us, but I don't know if you guys have seen on his channel lately, but he had the girthiest wall of sets I've ever seen in my life. Like Lan sent him the whole
every summer set. We just got it.
Lan sent him how many? 20, 30? I don't even know. I'm not exaggerating. It looked like, you know what? Ash and Flash was looking like duck bricks. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the wall. Shout out to both of you guys. We got to get Duck Bricks back on again, by the way. You just had him on. He's awesome dude, right? He's tremendous. He's awesome. But anyways, Justin, he had this stack, and he's like, I was like, say no more. I know you got this ridiculous stack. And so anyways, Ash, if you're tuning in, man, shout out to you. Until they make these integrated with real technology, not Mario level, I don't see a point for these high price tags. Yeah, Justin, do you think a lot of this cost is coming up with the play mechanic? I mean, are we being penalized because they're developing new parts? I guess it shouldn't matter. It's not our fault, but I feel like they are passing that development.
It's getting ridiculous. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I was just going to say with the stickers, though, like if you look at the spin around video, the sticker at the side is discolored. It doesn't even match the yellow coloring of the arcade.
Next, can we get a spin around? We need to jang this thing hard right now. Yeah,
look at that. That yellow is off.
Oh, unreal. They didn't even try.
Like, come on. That annoys the crap out of me. This is
like
270.
Like a Laffy Taffy stuck on the side of that thing.
Yeah. So that's about all. So many stickers, and they look discolored. At least the marquee is, I think, 3 prints. So we got that at least.
I mean, if that really bothers you, Brick Designers for sure will make that into print, and you can just buy that from them.
This looks better from this, but okay, yeah, true. I'm liking this a little. Hopefully, it's just the rendering there, but this looks a little bit.
Oh yeah, the coloration looks good.
So hopefully,
I like it. I have a feeling Brent's going to be one of those where we're going to see it built somewhere.
Yeah.
No, because we were midway. What was I going to say? We were at the peak of trashing the Black Panther set, just peak trashing it. just like it was just like, what'd you do Wednesday? I trashed the Black Panther set again. Cool. And Brent came out to LA and we had a mandate and we went to the Lego store.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Held hands, skipped around, and we get to the window, and before you walk in, we're at Glendale. Shy, no, Topanga. Anyway,
yeah.
Shy knows them all. Yeah, and anyway, we see the Black Panther bust, and I'm like, well, damn, that's actually awesome.
It's still $209 on.
I know. I hope that doesn't happen to me here because, like, I still haven't bought the Black Panther. The 209 is a little tempting.
Hey, if Atari isn't on sale, this won't get on sale.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, it's weird what they pick and choose to sell and what not, or put on sale.
Foosball is on sale, right? Foosball.
Yeah,
it was. It's not anymore.
No, it's
It's not anymore. Dang it.
Yeah,
I bought that set. We had Ryan on the week before, and he was just like throttling it. He bought it for a review. I'm like, I kind of like it. I mean, if it ever got cheaper, and then
I like it too. It's
it
kind
was
of a
on
console,
sale.
sort of.
yeah. Hey, shout out to the foosball tournament.
I texted him the Lego bag, and he's like, "You're joking." I'm like, "No, man, I told you I was going to get it if it went on sale."
Well, I heard Costco had it for like half off at one point. I'm like, crap. I wish
Costco got those. Man, we don't get.
Was it online?
Yeah. I know. I saw a picture. I always see the way I saw all the new Harry Potter like last year sets on like for like $20 each. I'm like, what Costco has this? And it's thanks to Life Bricks I got these sets early. So like, shout out to Life Bricks hardcore.
Shout out to Life Bricks.
Damn, you drove 25 miles?
Me?
Or sorry, 25 hours. I kind of killed.
Yep, I did. Yep. Yeah.
So Sean, do you think this because this set's gonna be in the Lego store windows? I'm sure when we go to Chicago. Maybe when I pick you up from the airport, this will be the first thing we see rolling up to my local Lego store, and then you're gonna be, hey man, this thing in person, it's pretty sick.
I'll give it the credit in person, but it is absolutely not coming to Brick World or from Brick World. Like this will not.
Well, I don't mean buy it there, but listen. Do you think that could be the time when you could be convinced in person?
Yes. Similar. That's what I'm saying. I want to see it built in person, and I'll go. one day, get in line, sister. That's what I'll say to this set. There's too many other priorities, but I want to. I'm hoping this is in the window. I think it should be on June 1st. What other heaters have they got? I mean, Jurassic.
I got a lot of heaters.
There's some other heaters
in the window. Yeah. I'm talking about girthy boys though.
Ninjago City, new one.
Oh yeah.
That's a
heater.
That's a girthy heater.
By the way, and Justin, dude, I'm watching your Jurassic. I've already told you, but you were like, you've dropped heater in like a couple of them. I'm like, yes,
it's so awesome.
I've been using that in real life. I'm like, oh my gosh,
dude, I love it. Dude, you did that, and I did the iPhone the screen record, and I sent it to the boys. They're like, holy shit, that's awesome. I think the first time you dropped it was on the Jeep. You're like, and now to the Jeep, and I gotta say, this thing's a heater. And I'm like, it was freaking tremendous. I loved it. I loved it. Okay, enough Pac-Man. Tired of seeing
Batcave is June 1st too. Tyler just said too. Yeah, we got that as well.
All right, well, you can put those 3 in the window, right? You get the damn Hulk Buster down. I don't know. A lot of these stores still have
it up.
Yeah. I'm buying the Hulk Buster. Just
put
take
the
it away.
Sanctum instead. Yeesh.
Okay. Let's see. We're at 45. Do you guys want to talk a little bit through the Star Wars leaks, or do we want to table that and let's get into some Jurassic? What do you think? I mean, it's blurry pictures. I don't know if I'm that excited about it.
That's fun. We can go straight to Jurassic.
All right, let's get to it.
We got some Clone Boys coming out, and finally getting that that Rebel base. Yeah.
All right. Well, because Max is on a time limit, Max, we'll go ahead and get into the top 10 Jurassic Park sets of all time.
Squiggly.
Now, again, this was people. Don't spoil.
I'm not trying. There we go.
He didn't
Before
see
plus
nothing.
that at number 1. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So the way this worked is I pulled everybody here on the panel and asked them to submit their top 10, and we kind of just weighted them all together, kind of like how they vote for the MVP in sports ball games. So if you guys are familiar, it's a weighted average of what everybody voted for, and everybody but Justin turned in their homework. So it's not like he has anything else to do, like reviewing the entire wave of Jurassic Park. There's no excuse. He's also out on the dating scene.
I've been hardcore on the dating scene. I've been on like dates with 3 different people the past week. It's crazy. But anyways, sorry.
There's a word for that, but we're not gonna.
Oh my gosh, I love you guys.
You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
All right.
Yes. That's it.
Farmers only.
Quickly becoming one of my favorite episodes ever. All right. All right. So these are the top 10 Jurassic Park sets. Everybody got it? Good. You can disagree, chat, and we want you to disagree. It's great. Leave a bunch of comments.
It's great.
But we're going to get into these, and we'll start off with this is of all time. And yes, Justin, you asked earlier, is the new wave? Hey, shout out to Ross. Ross.
Of course,
Ross.
Oh my god.
We need to get Ross back in here too, man.
We're overdue for another Ross episode.
Yeah, we are. Shout out to Ross. Shout out to Emily. How you guys doing? All right.
Of course.
We have the honorable mentions here, Max.
Those are right before number 1.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. All right, let's get into number 10.
I can't even say that.
Oh, come on.
I can't just
Fudge.
Oh, come on.
Ew.
That was awesome.
Sorry.
So Shy, it's needless to say, Shy had this ranked a lot higher on his list than the rest of us. But I want Shy. Full disclosure, I believe he had it somewhere. Was this 2 for you?
Yeah, I was somewhere up there.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Look,
Great set.
because you ranked it so high, I made the top 10. I like this set. I'm going to get it when I find a deal like Brent. Brent's got it.
$70.
He got it for $70, which I think that's
Actually, it might have been 69.
Okay.
I'm writing notes.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna. All right. Well, it's Shy's time, so to speak. Why did you rank this so highly? I like it. I don't know if it's a top 3 set, but I like it.
So I think the Dominion sets out of the Jurassic World line a lot of them are sick. And then this one, first off, we don't have any of these 2 dinosaurs in any other set. So these are the only ones. This is the only set you can get one of these dinosaurs, if any. Yep. The mold for the Giganotosaurus, or however you say that. I'm sure my son's probably yelling at me for not saying that right.
Gigantosaurus, Dad. No, I don't know.
It's a little bigger than the Tyrannosaurus. Like,
it's rad.
body.
I've seen it in person. It's sick. I'm going to get this. Yeah, go ahead.
Ezra, come here. How do you say this dinosaur's name?
What?
This one.
That's Versailles.
Okay, go away. I can't repeat that. But I think this scene in the movie is really sick. I think just recreating this. I guess the reason why I really love this one is because Ezra built the whole thing, played it. Yeah. He kept replaying this whole thing over. Yes, okay, we understand. You know everything. But I think just having most of all the dinosaurs.
We get him on the show.
I don't know if you want a kid on the stream. It might demonetize. Yeah. These 2 dinosaurs, I think, are the most unique out of all the ones that we can currently that are currently on the line of dinosaurs that you can buy.
The pyro was fire. Pardon the pun.
That's what I said. Like the entire line for this series,
I agree,
was straight up fire. And it's the play features, the helicopter, the figs. Like you practically, if you're just gonna buy one set out of all of this line, it would be this one.
I agree, and we've said many times on the show. Brent, Max in particular, I love when we get the set where you get the whole scene laid out, and this in Lego is the only place you can do that, where you get a vehicle, the building, the characters, and in this case, the dinos. You know, I bring up that Avengers Endgame set and what I love about it, what it represents, and you can have everything all in one package. So Shy, from that perspective, yeah, if you're just going to get one, I always encourage people just to go for this instead of, you know, a couple of 30s and 40s and 60s. Just get this one big one, and you know, you'll be happy. So I feel you on that. I like it. I think in time it might be a top 10er. Oh, it is now. Maybe it'll go up the list, but because Shy loved this so passionately, I had to.
You're not going to see these two dinosaurs again.
You're definitely not, and hopefully not this movie. No, I got to rewatch it. My favorite thing about Jurassic Park is when they feature like swarms of wasps or whatever the hell they did. That was tremendous.
Those bee thingy? Oh, dude, that was freaking.
Okay. Anyway,
no, they're locusts.
Locusts, even deadlier locusts.
Yeah, what a great
give them too much credit. Movie. Bees actually can F you up.
They actually have the setup from like the other movie where it's like, okay, we could see dinos in the city again, and it's like, no, it's just on another island. Like, okay,
I know.
Okay.
I was like, bring them in the city.
Really great stuff. I
was excited. The CGI nowadays is off the charts. They could have done city dinos. I agree.
For real. I mean, we got that like once in Jurassic Park 2, which I hope next year.
You have some bias. You bought this. You bought it because it was half off. Let's all be honest here. But do you feel like did you actually like it, or did you get it more for the deal, or both? Or
I mean, I definitely have always liked the dinos in this set, but I mean, it's tough to just not get a $140 set for $70. I mean, half off on any Lego set, especially if it's, I mean, unless it's a set that you really, really just don't care about, half off is like anytime I see, especially like the big city sets, like I don't ever really buy those, but if you only will catch a good, Target or, whatever clearance deal, once. The next day you're there, it could be gone. So yeah, I jumped all over this. What was funny was usually when you play the waiting game, you get caught slipping, but this thing was like 90 in my Walmart. And I was like, ooh, okay, maybe. And I went back and it was still 90. And then I went back again and there was only one left. And it was 69 even, and I bought it. I called Sean immediately, and he was like, "Do they got any others in there?" And I'm like, "Dude, if there was, I would have already got it for you for sure, because there was like 5 of them for 90, and then kept going back every other day or so, and finally caught it on half off."
I was in California for the peak of this thing, and even here they don't have that set, but this thing wouldn't have lasted max for 20 minutes at $90. It would have been gone.
Not even.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been gone.
$5 discount.
Oh yeah, also Shy. We don't see things like a $69. We don't see a 50% off.
Yeah,
Walmart sale thing very often, unless it's Mario.
One other thing about this set, and I feel like Shy would agree with me, the helicopter is kind of slept on. Like the dinos are the star of the show, but that helicopter is pretty sick. I mean, I haven't built the set yet, but
okay. May I come in on this one?
Yes,
please.
I'm over here. I'm making a quick list of my top 10, by the way.
All right, good.
So I think this set kind of sucks.
Sorry.
It's $140. And first off, I don't like the helicopter, really. I don't like the other vehicle.
Ooh.
The research part right there is like, it's half-assed. It reminds me of the 2015 Indoraptor, but instead it doesn't have a fourth wall. It has a tower and everything. 2015 Indoraptor does this idea better.
I like the tower, though. Do you like the tower?
It's fine. I mean, the Indoraptor 2015 one did it better, in my opinion.
All right.
Because it was only $100, or was it 100 or was it 120?
Talking about the Indominus?
Yeah, 100. Yeah, Indominus from 2015, the first.
Okay.
Or it was 130. It was 130. Okay, fair. It was 130. It was 130.
Because the Indoraptor came with the estate thing. Yeah.
No, but that was. Oh yeah, you're right. Indominus. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Indoraptor is another one. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. The thing is, 2 dinos is great. The 2 dinos are great and exclusive, which I like. But there are better sets with 2 dinos that are exclusive. Like Dr. Wu's Lab was like a $20 set with 2 baby dinos that were exclusive for a little bit. I like that
baby
one.
dinos.
I like the baby dinos. I like the baby dinos. Okay, I like the baby dinos. But yeah, I feel like this is a weaker version of the Indominus Rex from 2015's build. But okay, that was 130. It's not on my list. This is 140. I feel like it's overpriced.
That's on my list.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm not digging this. I think it's so overpriced for like a crappy build. But I like the 2 dinos included. But yeah, it's not one of my favorites.
What about the minifigs though? It's got some decent figs.
Well, I guess we have the billionth Jurassic World Woo. We have the only version of Jurassic World Alan Grant. So there's that. I
like this Woo though. At least he doesn't have a white coat on again. You know.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, and then there's reprints from like the other sets. So like the helicopter pilots in the cheaper set, billionth Chris Pratt.
Where are the heaters?
Yeah,
let's get to the heaters.
All right, let's get to.
Yeah, this is lame.
All right,
hold on, real quick.
Wait.
One thing. Out of all the sets that my son has, because he has all of them, this is the one that almost. This is the one that he played with the most.
Oh,
so that could be my own bias.
Little field research there.
Okay. We all have bias. I mean, my points probably don't stand anyways. You know, it's whatever. It's just our personal opinion. So you're good. You're good. I mean, of course, you can make a better argument for it than me, I think. So you're good.
No, I like the set. I think it's cool. I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna get it. So I mean something. And I'm not trying.
I got it at full price, but I don't know how. I don't know when I got it. Like that was from like drug addiction. I have no idea when I got it. I don't know how I got it. It's recent haul. Like what the heck? So yeah.
Oh well, if you full price Jones did, I can see why you're mad. All right. Number 9. Here we go.
I've never even seen this.
I'm for this because on my list right now it's temporarily number 10. So.
All right, there you go. So we got the T-Rex versus Dino Mech battle. Justin will surgically explain this set as far as the unique features and everything. He's great with that. And
I think the T-Rex
that hairpiece was last seen in '89.
We have the exclusive of what's his name, Nedry's grandson or something. His torso is exclusive, and I really like his torso in this set. Dino T-Rex color is exclusive.
Chock full of, you get 4 of the baby dinos. This one resells pretty high new in box. I want to say it's mid 2s, mid to high.
I'm gonna be paying a stiff $300 at Brick World.
Do you guys understand the reference from where this comes from?
It's from the DVD thing.
It's from the show, yeah. It's on Netflix or wherever they show this, the Jurassic Lego version of the show. And this comes exactly from a scene where it's kind of emotional if you're watching it because it's pretty tense. I mean, I'll just spoil it right here because it's really not that important. But like, so the dinosaurs are fighting the mech. So the mech falls back with the dinos, the raptors, with like falling back with the mech. So you think all the dinosaurs die, but in reality, they're just holding on to each other's tail, still hanging on the cliff of that mountain. So it's a very like
I love that.
This is the reason why, like for me at least, and why it's on the list is not necessarily because I like the mech or anything or the dinos are all exclusive. It's just because if you watch the show, and this has nothing to do with the movies whatsoever because it's not in any movie, but like this is like a pivotal point of that season.
That's awesome.
No,
for me, I think it's a great, like the robot build.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the source material, but I mean, for me, it's got a pretty awesome T-Rex. It's got baby dinos. It's got a boat. It's got a little build that I don't love, the lava thing. It looks kind of like
it's a big ugly rock piece,
kind of like a Minecraft build.
Yeah. shout out to Minecraft. Obviously, this was the first taste of OG Jurassic colorway goodness with the patterns on the mech, paying tribute to the Explorer. So I love that.
Oh, that's a good point.
I just noticed that.
I like this set. I'm going to find the right price. I will get it at some point. I don't have it yet. And
find it in Chicago.
Why is the brick built Robo Dino better than the brick built T-Rex Rampage Dino? Whatever. Don't at me.
I don't know about all that, but
hey, finally, I'm in agreement.
Yeah.
Hey.
So yeah, I feel like this is in a good position here. Brent, Max, any input on this one?
It's kind of a heater. I mean,
sick.
Check it out. I've never seen it before.
He said the word.
Analysis.
I've never seen it before, but I mean, if this was on shelves today, I don't keep up with Jurassic that much, guys. I've got like 4 Jurassic sets, maybe. But I mean, if I was to see this on shelves today, I think I'd pick it up, even as someone who's not like an avid collect every set of the wave kind of guy. But I think it's cool. I mean, it's a Robo Dino. How can you not like that? You know,
Max, is this a heater?
It is a heater. I just don't have the money to spend on these incredibly detailed.
Oh no, not
dinos,
now. If it was on shelves today,
yeah.
like
These incredibly detailed dinos.
I think all the dinos are sick. Just I can't collect them all, so it's like why start? But I like it.
Well,
it is like Lay's potato chips. It's
Lego screwed up, okay? Because guess what? I was collecting every dino. I was happy, and then they released this 1 out of 1,000 exclusive T-Rex that like you had to win a contest for.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, there you go. I guess I'll never collect any dino. And then I stopped buying every Lego Jurassic World set. So
you know who has one? Duck Brick.
All right. I'm buying it off of him for $1 million. I'll trade it by
$1 million.
I think it's over 10 G's. It's insane.
I know it's more than Mr. Gold. It's more than Mr. Gold.
I think it's like 15. A new in box is like 20 or something. I don't know.
Why did they do this? Like, why did they do this? Like, it just collect them all, except not.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm mixed on it, but I love limited stuff. Like that's just my background. I think that's cool. That's like a Halo product, and like, you know, if you can get it, you can get it. But it is pretty rad. Shy, any closing thoughts on this one? I think we're all agreeable with this one.
I mean, did you guys see the promo photo of Chris Pratt holding the baby dinosaurs? Ever? That's pretty hot. No, no. He has all the baby raptors like kind of cuddling all over him. This is what this set reminds me, because you have all 4 of the baby dinosaurs or baby raptors.
I gotta see that picture.
Gotta find it. It's a hot picture of Chris Pratt. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, classic Chris. You know,
Chris Pratt is. He's
Oh, you guys forget, like when he came onto Jurassic Park, he got like ripped. We went from like.
I just remember the meme everywhere. He's like, you know, the raptors and everything. Yeah.
All right, number 8.
Yeah, I like this better than the Fallen Kingdom one. I mean, whatever the heck the new one was called. But I mean, I don't even know if this one's going to make my list, honestly. It's probably like
albino dino, though.
I mean, the build here is actually one of the best. Honestly, I actually do like this build. Like, as it's the best dino pen we've gotten.
It's like, yeah, the best dino pen. I was about to bring up. That's why it was on mine, because I feel like it kind of after this wave, the dino pen thing wasn't really like pushed. You know?
Hey,
yeah.
Stiggy Moloch's on my list. Stiggy Moloch's a classic. But this one, for some reason, I was collecting all the dinos, except I didn't buy this one. I don't know. Like, I don't know why I didn't buy it, and then I realized I didn't buy it, and I'm like, what? So I don't know.
Well,
I should have bought it.
It's tough now. I think used, I want to say it's around 3. New is 5 plus.
That Indominus, man.
That dino, yeah, the Indominus alone's. I mean, you can find one beat up. No, you can find one
they made a new Indominus.
100 probably is what that goes. I'm a little confused on why the set is fetching so much. Is there a fig in there too? I mean, I get that it's a cool set, but
no, not
the dino is $100, which, you know, I think if
no figures are exclusive, because Dr. Wu came in this polybag, which was a really weird situation.
Gotcha. I think if somebody wants this set though, grab the dino. You can sometimes find it under 100. Just make sure it's real, you know, because there's a lot of fakes on this one. And
like I said, they
can buy the set separately, because the person selling the set without the dino is going to know they're not going to get full price. You could probably piece it together for like 3, maybe lower.
There was a second set with the Indominus, and then also the Jurassic World 2015 sets were like shorter print. I remember they sold out, and then they just never remade them. Like they were just sold out forever. Like they didn't produce as much as demand. So I don't know what happened there.
There you go.
Like look at the Raptor Escape from 2015, which was like a Walmart exclusive. That one's like $260, and it retailed for like $40.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I love this one. I love that. I love when they really capture a scene really well. Obviously, this was kind of what kicked off the chaos in Jurassic World. This new hybrid, genetically created dino, this Indominus Rex. I love it. The dino rules. I love I forget the character's name, but you've got one of the vets there and a couple of Chris Pratt's buddies.
Zach.
Zach, there you go. The jerk guy is in there. I don't know. I like the helicopters, whatever. Anything
the
with
helicopter looks like a 5+ helicopter.
Anything with a gyrosphere ball is aces in my book. Like I like it.
Well, the gyrosphere ball came in the Dilophosaurus from this year, from Jurassic World 2015 as well. They kind of put 2 of them, which was funny because you got the kid, Zach's little brother, in that Dilophosaurus set, but instead of putting short legs, they put long legs because he wouldn't fit in the gyrosphere anyways. It's like kind of inconsistent and weird.
My beef is that it's a single rider gyrosphere. That pisses me off.
Good point. Have they done a double rider yet?
No.
That's that. They got to get on that. I guess next year. I'm telling you, next year. Just Star Wars it, okay? Jurassic Park 2, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, or whatever. Like, yeah, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, please, LEGO, you got this.
Brent, Max, your thoughts on this one?
Dino sick, like all the other ones.
The dino is a heater. Sick. The dino is a heater. Like I don't really care about like having the set, but I could see myself maybe spending like $100 on the dino at Brick World for if I, maybe I don't know.
It was reprinted in a new set, so you could get it.
But it wasn't the same color. It was gray, not white.
I like the newer one better. Yeah,
Brent, you have the newer one. So.
Oh yeah, see, that's what I mean, guys. Like I only have like 4 Jurassic Park sets.
Dino's rad. If only it came in another color. Yeah, it's in a box in your room.
Oh, sick! I don't.
The pile of sets behind you.
I've seen all the movies like once, man. I don't know.
Pulling the trigger on this one, but if
it's like one good Jurassic movie.
I'm a freak about condition, so when I find the right one at the right deal, I've seen some for like 50 and 60, but it's like, oh, sorry, claws bent, whatever. I'm like, no, man.
Through against the wall.
I need it crisp.
Yeah, crispy boy.
I need a crispy boy. Shy, did you weigh on this one yet? I don't think so.
Yeah, I was shocked that it's that Justin doesn't like it so much.
Well, I like this one.
Oh, I thought you did.
I don't like the Minion one. This is the Minion one.
I get it. Yeah, no, this is cool. I love it. If I could get this set, I'm gonna get it. But like for the most part, like all these sets, they're gonna get played with. So there's no point in me getting a brand new one. If I can get it used, I'm gonna get it used.
It gives me those $100. I mean, it's $130, but like it reminds me of the Prince of Persia flagship set at $100, where it's like this, it's kind of like a palace, sort of. Like I don't know, I love that.
It's enclosed and it's huge for the enclosures, so I think it's a good set.
I really like this one. Yeah, and I mean, you remember the scene? Like it makes sense.
Great pick. All right, so this is we'll go to number 7.
Now I'm really curious because we've done some.
Okay.
I like some things about this one. I like the minifigure of Zara so much. I think that's her name. What's her name? It starts with Z or something.
Zia, I think.
Zia. Yeah. That figure is one of my favorite Lego licenses.
So she's like the vet that goes into the thing and hits it with the syringe, right? That's what happens here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, helping Blue out. Yes. Yeah, no, she doesn't hit. She doesn't touch the Tyrannosaurus. She's
That's right. It was Blue. That's right.
Yeah, no, she was a Blue.
Oh, Tyler disagrees.
But this is.
Tyler, I didn't know you were such a passionate dude. I would have asked you on. I just thought you were Star Wars or die. I mean, dude, if you listen, we do one of these, we got to get Tyler in here. Although he did say the Dinosaurs 2010 is better than everything we're talking about. So
yeah. I mean, Dino. Ew.
Dino Attack
or Dino 2010. There's Dino Attack and Dino
Zion Williamson.
No, look. So this is a cool set. Like just having I feel like how they have it where it's breaking out of the truck doesn't do it justice so much. But when it's enclosed, and I think there's just something about having any of the vehicles that can house a dinosaur in it when it's enclosed in any way, it gives
very
me
displayable.
It gives me a very Lost World vibe. If anyone remembers the second Jurassic Park movie, when the mercenaries and hunters come in, they trap all the dinosaurs in there. They didn't really have much. I mean, I guess it did for this movie when they're trying to get them off the island, but it didn't feel like chasing them down, like, you know, like with all these claw machines grabbing all these dinosaurs that are running away from the herd. This is what that set reminds me of. But I just think if you look at the set like enclosed with the Tyrannosaurus like kind of like caged up like that, it looks really cool. You can put it anywhere. You can put it in your city. You can put it on your shelf. I just think it's like a really cool set that's very simple, and for the price point, it's not that bad.
They need to do Lost World sets. I need the gymnastics. Like, wasn't like Ian Malcolm's daughter doing gymnastics to keep it
yeah.
It was crazy.
No, I want the RV, double RV.
Well,
Daddy,
Lego
double back handspring. Let's do this. Kill the dino.
Lego secretly did a Lost World set. It was a studio set. Don't at me. But yeah.
There you go. Shy, for the reasons you mentioned, it does give me Lost World vibes. I love when a dino, and we talked about it earlier, but this reminds me of bringing dinos, you know, into the world of normies and populated places. Like, just, I don't know, the idea of riding this around in a town, just in the back of this truck, like that's a brilliant idea. It's just hilarious to me. So, and also, you know, a problem with a lot of these Jurassic sets is displayability. And I know that they're probably supposed to be played with for the age range, and I get that, and we're all big old nerds, but I think this sits nicely on a shelf when it's enclosed, like Shai said, and, you know, get rid of Zia's little, you know, data center or whatever the hell it is over there, and you've got yourself a nice tight little shelf piece there. Brent, we'll switch it to you. Do you like the idea of transporting dinosaurs in a truck?
Yep, I like it a lot. I like any kind of semi truck kind of thing. Like, I even bought the stunts one. I mean, I got it on heavy clearance, but I think, you know, semi truck builds that are just wacky and different, not just like a normal semi truck. But yeah, I'm on board for it. I like it. I like the dino a lot. But again, you know, I only buy like the ultra red hot heaters on clearance from Jurassic because I don't really collect the theme. So
Justin, if we made a shirt with heaters, would that also be one you'd wear proudly?
I'd buy that in instant. I'd buy that.
Are you seriously out using it out like in the streets of Orlando? Are you like,
I will legit. I mean, I wear
the Miami heaters.
No, I'm saying, you said you were saying it like in real life too? Are you saying it to people?
Yeah, to friends. Yeah, I'm like, it's a heater. Awesome. It's literally a heater. Yeah, like it's the best word.
Does anyone stop you and ask you what it means?
No, I will say this. I'm a little sus. I mean, sorry, I'm using all these Zoomer terms. I'm like, I heard somebody say heater, and it was not a Lego person.
What?
I'm like, did you all really come up with this? Or
no, I assure you. I mean, in this context, look, has somebody else said it? Sure, but like in our little bubble, I don't know that anybody else.
I heard it recently. I heard heater. I'm like, whoa.
I told the boys, I can't wait till somebody says it. Actually, I made a short the other day, and someone's like,
"Oh yeah,
listen to this, Shy. This kid's like." This is why boomers shouldn't use kids slang. Because I was like, what was it? It was the mechs or something, right? And I was like, actually, on second thought, that Boba Fett is kind of a heater. And the kid's like, this is why they shouldn't use it. And then Brent jumps in. He's like, we came up with it, asshole.
No, hold on. I'll read the quote. Hold on. He said, "This is why olds."
He called me an old dude. It's fine, I am old.
He said, "This is why olds shouldn't try to use young lingo."
Yeah.
And I literally said, "We came up with heater, bub." I said, and by we, I mean this guy in the video or something like that. I don't know.
Brent came in like a knight in shining armor.
We came up with
yellow
heater,
castle knight that he is, and just came in.
I mean, he said this is why olds shouldn't try to use young lingo.
Old.
I go, what? That's not going to focus well.
Oh, that's funny. Anyways, Max, any analysis on this?
Back to what you were saying about dinos and trucks. Who ever thought that was a good idea?
Well, it's good fodder for like deaths in Jurassic Park.
Exactly.
Look, you're in a crate. This is going to go well. I mean, there's a history of them trying to corral these things. Pretty much the entire franchise is them trying to corral these things and it going wrong. It's just your chance for death. And go ahead, Justin.
Oh, okay. So with this set, I don't know if this would make my list. I do think it's too high because like this was like, how much was this? This was like 70 for like, I don't know,
$70. It goes for 150 to 160 right now.
How many pieces was it and stuff? Because it looks like a small build to me. This could have easily been a $40 set or something, in my opinion. The Robo T-Rex set.
T-Rex, Justin, you know better than that.
No, look, the Robo T-Rex set had a T-Rex. It had a Robo T-Rex. $90, 700 pieces.
Yeah.
That should have been higher than this. That's the better T-Rex set, in my opinion. But this one's fine. Like I said, I like Zai, whatever, the Z person. And also that that face of that random handler is so sought after because it looks like Lewis from Ant-Man. And LEGO never made a Lewis from Ant-Man. And it only was ever used in
the price of this setup. They need to knock it off for these.
So yeah, I feel like this is overpriced.
Coming into the mix, yeah.
And kind of the build's cool, but like, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this one.
Okay.
So real quick, since we're an hour and 15 minutes in,
that'd be interesting. Yeah.
Yes, I'll work.
Sean, I was just going to give the chat and everybody watching on replay, gang, a friendly reminder to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you enjoy.
Please.
Thank you all so very much.
There
was over 100 of you in here. I think now there's like 98 or something like that. But
get more friends in here. We need
while you're all here, smack that like button, do all that fun stuff. We really appreciate you. Channel members, super chatters, everybody. Merch as well. Check out our merch link and is in our bio over on Instagram. Okay, by the way, next set.
And also, Sidious, drop that merch link again. There's some definite heaters in there. What can we say?
Definite heaters.
All right, we're on to number 6, I believe, Max. Number 6.
Ooh, this
knocking up that. Yeah,
I could have gotten this for a good deal recently, but this,
I love it. Now, here's the thing. So Shy and I are hand in hand on this one. I figured this would piss Justin off, and this makes for good conversation. Look, $80 set, 308 pieces. Everybody's going to do this whole price per piece. We need to remind everybody viewing that this hull is tremendously large. I ride for when these dinos are brought in situations besides being, I don't know, in the woods.
Yes.
So I love when dinos are not in the woods or in the jungle or whatever you want to call it.
It's literally just a Lego City boat. And then they slap a dino thing on it.
Lost World vibes. Totally.
Dude, come on. Lost World. I actually really liked Camp Cretaceous is probably the best. Lego. Justin, I know you a little bit by now. I think you'd really you'd be shocked at how good it is. I'm dead serious.
Check it out. I'm trying to.
You'll know within the first 2 or 3.
First episodes. You're hooked. You'll watch
that pilot episode, Justin. You'll know fast if you don't like it within 1 or 2 eps, and you get to meet the whole crew. Of the campers,
it gives a Clone Wars vibe because like there's like real things that you know from the movies.
Don't say that. I don't like Clone Wars.
No, so Justin, let me set the table. Okay, this show happens on the other side of the island while the Jurassic World shit is going down.
That's interesting to share.
So like they talk about Claire. Is she in it? But they talk about Claire.
No, yeah, I don't think she's in it, but
she calls. So Claire's in charge of this camp. So what it was these kids got to go to Camp Cretaceous by beating this game, a VR game, how the main guy gets to go there. And then you got your social media influencers who got to go, and then a rich kid, right? It's just like a good ragtag group of people. The main kid is very likable. The scumbag kid is love to hate, and you're like, oh, it's good.
Well, I love the figures of this series. This wave did like the figures there, and like they're awesome figures. Like they have awesome casual torsos, which I love. Face prints that are really cool. Like the Jurassic Park, the Camp Cretaceous, $30 or $40 4+ set had like the Abby Yates hair in pink, which I was like, that looks dope. Like so, like the figures of these characters are already like kind of winning me over in the Camp Cretaceous.
Jurassic Studs, Camp Cretaceous is fire. It really is. I think it's my I'm not qualified to say it's the best. I'm not qualified to say it's the best like animated thing of a known entity, but like I think it is. Like, to me, it's tied in enough. I mean, obviously, Clone Wars. I'm trying to get into it.
It can't be worse than Clone Wars. Sorry.
No, it's not. Well, if you hate Clone Wars, then it's not worse than that.
Look. When during Camp Cretaceous, Blue makes an appearance, and I yelled. Like,
yeah.
Blue.
It's just a good show. Oh, Tyler's furious. Look. I mean, we like it. Tyler, I mean, dude, you're coming on the next one. We're gonna do it for the next wave. Tyler, come in, please. Okay. So Justin, you obviously disagree. I get it.
No, and I have on my list. I don't know where to put it. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to work on this list of. It's too hard. I have the other Baryonyx set, which is way better. $60. Awesome camper.
I don't know. You talk about, but to me that one, I feel you on that. But it's like we've gotten better campers and we've gotten
better boats. What is this boat?
We're in Jurassic World though now, Justin. It's the only time we got a boat.
Okay, so just get a city one and then plop a Baryonyx on there. It's 308.
Here, let me make you feel better. Breaks everybody.
Hey, look,
soundtrack in the background.
Look, we actually made ours like go in the water. It didn't really do well, but hey.
It says boat really floats. What the heck?
Why?
Ooh, Sidious is spinning up in the Jurassic ACOB shirt. That'll be good. All right. I knew this would be controversial, and it is, but Shy and I really like this set, and I get why people don't. But again, so many of these sets are a combination of ATV, a truck, some dinos. Did I miss anything, Shy? That's pretty much it.
Well, which ones have a camper? Other bear.
Just, you make a great point, and perhaps we've been caught slipping, and perhaps if you had turned in your homework, that might have made the list.
I'm tearing it in for a late.
You're out there spreading heat throughout the world, and I don't want to take you away from that. Okay. All right.
Spreading heat. Yes. Okay. That's gonna be a new.
All right. We're good. Number 5. Max has a roll soon. I think we got
number 5. Oh wait.
This is so fun.
Oh, I didn't update.
Uh-oh.
What was the next one?
Here we go. Jumping in.
Number 5.
Yeah.
It's so shitty, but
Triceratops research. When Shy turned in his homework, I was like, I'm with you, dude. I think this one, when it inevitably hits, is this a $50 set?
Yep, $50.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. When this hits 40, you got to look at it. You're basically getting a really awesome. Everybody wants to bring speed champs into everything, but this is certainly, you're getting $25 speed champ to say the least. You're getting the iconic Explorer at an affordable price. The only way to get this Explorer currently is through the diorama for $100. You get 1.5 of them, but it's a good way to get this. Go watch Justin's heater vids on this, where he points out some of the differences in the.
I messed up because I noticed that I put the last one. I put the sticker at the wrong place, and I've been thinking about that all week.
I didn't notice, and I'm usually an eagle eye for that. So there you go. And I wouldn't call you out on a live broadcast. But that being said, the Triceratops, again, for accuracy, I think it's fantastic. All the Triceratops, whatever, are tremendous throughout the series. I like the Dominion one, Shy, with the blood all over. It kind of looks like a crimson mask. And then I recently, I don't have it. I'll go get it. I finally, on a deal, Justin got the forget the set name. It's probably Triceratops Rampage. I'm just gonna guess, and it's the one that came with the little circle ride, the little
number 3 on my list. If that's not on this list, I might be very sad, because that's one of the most interesting builds.
This set's going to be an absolute disaster from here on out, so buckle in.
Oh no, it's so much better than this, which I love this, but also it's really poorly priced. $50.
See, this is why, Justin, you just need to turn around and make a top 10 Jurassic Park set video now.
I will now. I will.
Get the record straight.
Just saying, for $50, that Baryonyx boat doesn't seem that bad anymore, does it?
I mean,
I know this
Algo. I mean, this, but with these coming out, people will be probably looking for that soon.
I'm probably going to do it. I feel underqualified when I don't have some, Indominus Rex original and some of the Dominion sets.
You don't need to have them to appreciate.
I like having them all, but knowledge.
I would like to too. I'm gonna at least try to get most of the dinos on anyway. So
now
anyway,
wait, since we got
I like this one. Shai, why did you have it so high? I kind of recap why I put it so high. Oh, also the shit is hilarious. Like, you got to shout out the shit, and you're also getting anything with Goldblum and chest pubes. I mean, dude, like, come on.
Okay, wait. I just gotta say. Okay, so this 30th anniversary wave, there's a frog in every set, in part of the side builds, and there's 5 different color frogs, and it's a reference to how the dinos come from frog DNA. I like that Easter egg and how they're in different builds of the set. So yeah, there you go. I had to get that in.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, this scene is like the first. That's the second dinosaur that you see, right, in the movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a big steam pile of shit. I mean, like, it's a very iconic scene in that movie because she literally shoves her hand all the way through it, which is pretty gross. But when Grant's like laying on the Triceratops, going up and down, breathing, I mean, come on, it's like it's all nostalgia all over it, and I think that's what sells it the most. And everybody wanted to explore, and this is a good way to get it. It's not the same exact thing.
I agree. I mean, you guys got to remember, before, what was it? How old's the dioramas? About a year now, maybe a little more, give or take. Dude,
diorama was last year.
And Justin, you know this too, man. The Jurassic Park Explorer, it's kind of old hat now because we've had it for a year or whatever, but that was one of the most mocked things I ever saw. Like, so many people made Explorer. People were selling the Explorers.
I don't know why Lego took so long.
With knockoff bricks for $50 on Amazon, and it had a lot of reviews. So people were like thirsty for this. Like, and so I feel like people are kind of like, okay, you get that. For a lot of people, they're going to be like, dude, this is inevitably, without question, within 90 days going to be $40. And at that point, it's kind of hard to argue this one.
40 would be a lot better. Yeah, I mean, it might make the tail end of my list. I just like the other Triceratops one better for the value, but this is more iconic. You know, the scene is iconic. I even love how her torso has shit stains on it. Like, that's kind of awesome. She's a torso print.
So I mean, you know, you guys can say you like this set in this position, or it's shitty. Either way, we're right. Brent, you like the shit set, right? I mean, it's a lot of fun.
Well, if you think about it, this is definitely an army builder, because you can army build your Triceratops, you can army build your Jeeps, and then you can army build your shit. You can just make a big, like, UCS style pile of shit. Yeah. UCS style pile of shit.
There you go.
Style pile.
Sounds like
bars. Got bars. Max, where you at on this?
Oh, I love the Jeep. That's, if this thing goes for like 25, grabbing it. I know it's like
a steal.
Yeah, put it with the
I don't like. Yeah, I have so many things I'm collecting. Like, I can't just go out and buy Jurassic Park stuff. But
you can't be buying Jurassic Park. You can't be buying Clone Boys.
Exactly. So that's why it needs to be half off.
Max Bricks is going to submit a UCS pile of shit to Lego Ideas. All
Let's
right,
go. Let's go.
And I do think, no, Justin, when you're making yours, if you put yours in there, I do think the Triceratops should make it, because I do like at some point on the list, because it is, for a lot of people, that's their favorite dino they've ever made. I'm not going to argue anybody on that. It's pretty.
Yeah, I think Triceratops are my favorite dino. Like I said, I have the other 2019 one on my list. I'm looking. I don't think this one's going to make it. It might make it 11 or 12.
All right.
I'm at number 9 and 10.
Either way, we're not complete nut jobs like we were with the boat, right?
Oh, yeah. The boat is garbage. That is a little pile of shit.
Just because Shai and I like things, don't get upset. Are we at 5 or 4? Sorry.
I hope T-Rex Rampage. Okay, we'll go into it.
Number 5.
I do have to bounce, but one thing before I bounce. Let me exit the screen. Hold up.
You gonna share the deck with me?
Share. I did. Looking at your email.
Okay, sorry.
But
by the way, shout out to Max's newest upload. He did a little rebrickable video.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty awesome. It's very nicely done. Max's return to YouTube.
Oh damn! It didn't upload. Anyways, the pictures didn't upload to the thing I was going to share. But anyways, shout out to our minifig. I'm going to leave a link in the description.
Oh, geez. Yes. Sorry.
They made our little characters that you see on the thumbnail. So I had this little thing pulled up, but it didn't update. So whatever. But shout out to them. I'll leave a link to their page. They make a bunch of custom Lego minifig heads for people, drawings and stuff. So they've been making our characters and some of our thumbnails, or characters for the thumbnails. So big shout out to them. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, figs turned out looking awesome.
And do you have it up, Sean?
I do. Thank you, sir.
All right. It's been real, boys. It's been fun. I'll be watching. I had to go somewhere, but
Max,
you have to go.
Man, it's cool. You can go say you're going on a hot date as well.
Yeah.
I wish. Anyways. All right.
Save some for Justin, please. All right.
Yeah.
It's been real. All right. We'll see you guys. See you, Girth Gang.
Peace. Oh, there it is. There's the shout out. Yeah, go to our minifig. They're tremendous. They made our little he just said all that. But yeah, dude, there are a lot of skills out there with these guys. Love it.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think I got
appreciated.
I think I freaking got my list.
All right, number 4.
Yeah, all right, finish my list. Yeah, okay.
Number 4. Here's where all the the T-Rex breakout.
Okay,
Only
I'm
at
a little
number
critical
4.
of this one. I like a lot, and I don't like a lot here. But
All right, get into Justin. What do you like and what do you don't like?
okay, I don't like the T-Rex build in here anymore. I don't know why, but like the gray showing at the arms, the stickered eyes, it looks way too robotic, which the Robo Dino works better. Somehow I like the gate version of the T-Rex better than this version. I mean, it is an iconic scene, and I like how they put the vehicles upside down, and it does have a great value. It's $100. It has a very substantial scene. It has a lot going on here, some great minifigures. But yeah, this wouldn't make my list. I just don't like how they interpreted the T-Rex in here. Maybe if it was just the regular T-Rex, but then they'd bump the price $1 billion. So it's just kind of like, but I guess it's a variance on what's before, but it looks way too robotic for what it is, even if the original movie had an animatronic for a T-Rex.
I'm with you. I love everything about this except for the dino. I don't think it's absolutely horrible or anything like that, but it was executed so much better in another set that we may be talking about later. But it's iconic. This one really makes sense for a diorama. You've got, again, this was the first appearance. I cannot stress how big it was for Jurassic fans to finally, after 3, 4, however many waves, to finally get the one thing we really wanted, which is this Explorer. Again, it's got it hits the Malcolm checklist. You're getting a Malcolm in there. Definite heater, certified. If you guys haven't got, if this is one of those ones, Shy, we talk about, if you're just going to get one set of something, this is definitely one of those you could get.
Not for a kid,
like the first one and watch.
This is definitely a displayable piece.
Well, this is like, that's a great point, Shy. But like, this is one, like, if you get one, it probably works better because the dino does not work with the system of all the other dinos in this series because it's like this brick built.
Yeah, this one was not gauged towards the children of the previous.
So good as a one-off display piece.
And by the way, shout out to the breakage on the electric fence. I've seen this in person and in the renders. It looks, they pulled it off really well.
That was cool.
This really iconic scene. Brent, this is kind of a normie certified. What's this doing for you?
Normie certified. I like this set, but now that you can get like those Jeeps coming out at some of the newer sets, like
Explorers,
sorry, these vehicles are in other sets now. So like, I don't think I'll ever get this. I don't hate the brick built dino, but I also like, I have a brick built dino, but it's the ginormous one. So I feel like if a dino is going to be in this scale, it should be the molded ones, but I understand why it's not molded because of the style of the set, but I don't know. I think I'll be able to sit this one out in terms of being a very casual Jurassic collector. But
gotcha.
I don't know.
Let's say you're in Target, you're on a diaper run, you're having a great time, your favorite song just came on, Party in the USA, we all know that. And shout out to Miley.
Love me some Miley.
Buy your own flowers, all that stuff. And you go in there and you see Target for some reason just gets caught slipping, and they put this up for a $64.99.
Oh, 100%. I'm probably like, dude, if I see this set on sale, like, well, but if I see a good sale on this set, like, in this Black Friday season or something like that, I'll pick it up. But because it is 100, right? Just 100.
Yeah, it's 99. Yeah.
See, I think even the normal price for it's good. So
I agree. I mean, that's a good point. Shy, compared to some of the Star Wars tax, this one actually looks like it's worth every bit of 100, whereas some of these,
it's the best value Jurassic World set.
Is it the best value diorama?
If Endor is worth 80, this is definitely worth 100.
It might be the best diorama, Sean.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It actually is. This the best? That's a really
for the value. The
chat going. Is this the best diorama? Is this
There's
better
the
than
Indiana Jones Temple though? Temple Escape. But I mean, I guess
the Temple is great.
A little bit value, I guess. But I
like
that
great.
That throne room is throne room's up there though. That
throne room is good too, but it's
the price.
I know the price, but you got to figure in Star Wars, and it is girthier in person than you think too. Like I really love.
I have it built over here. I like that.
You have throne room? Okay.
Yeah, I do have it built.
I guess I'm saying that.
Cool set.
I think it's the only diorama I have.
Yeah, I mean, just for people out there, like if you haven't seen the throne room in person, I would say it's definitely it's not a blowout for me, but I do think all inclusive. You're getting a dino of some sort. We agree that's kind of the weak point of it, but you are getting a dino. You're getting main characters. You're getting the vehicle. You're getting a piece of the park. Like I don't know what else you'd want,
dude. So. The amount of pieces too, like that you get with this for $100, like that's pretty good.
12, yeah. I amazed they haven't bumped it up to.
I like it. All right, so this was number
100.
The hell number are we on?
3,
4,
4.
Yeah, 4. Oh, yeah, we're going on 3, right?
Number 3.
Okay,
I have this one.
A little bit of controversy on this, but I not for me. There's no controversy. To me, this is everything I love. It's a theme park ride. Check. I told you I'm a gyrosphere nut. Shy, you had this one higher in this range, did you not?
Yep. No, that's exactly where I had it.
Okay, cool. Indominus, check. Ankylosaurus, I believe it's the only time we've gotten that species so far.
Check.
And just as another bonus, the theme park employee is rad. He's so good in the movie. He's just the typical I don't give a shit, I'm here to push the buttons guy.
Oh, yeah, he's great, yeah.
Like,
this is a great set. This is a great set.
It's fun. It's a play set. It displays halfway decently. Again, too bad about Claire and Owen in the same damn outfit all the time, but what are you going to do? This Owen thing's got to be a meme internally at this point, but anyway.
It is.
I love it. Justin, would this make your top 10? Maybe not this high, or?
I have it at number 4.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So we're close.
There we go.
Close.
Finally, we're in agreement.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it bumped Dilophosaurus 2019 was number 4, but then I'm like, oh shoot, this exists, so I put it. And then I had the Raptor Kitchen, but I just took off Raptor Kitchen. I'm like,
I love Raptor Kitchen. Yeah,
Raptor Kitchen has some of the best figures, but I'm like, I kind of took it off my list because I'm like, it's like just kind of a slice of a scene.
Yes,
kind of.
I think a UCS or certainly bigger Raptor Kitchen would have been rad.
Yeah, or maybe
they call it out in the visitor center, right? In the visitor center set, they have a little bit of
a little bit, yeah. But it does have the best figures, and it has a great price. I think it's 350 pieces for $40. So I don't know, but yeah,
2 great dinos. I mean,
2 great Anchus versus
another argument there is this is the best 2 dino set, I think. Well, I mean, Shy thinks the Giganosaurus should be in the Hall of Fame apparently, but
no, before this set came out, and Indominus was extremely expensive to get, like $40 or $50 before this was even released, and even got, it still maintained its value even after this set was out. So like, it's, if you wanted to get the Indominus like mold, like, because let's be honest, like what really makes a lot of these sets are the dinos at this point. So like, and I think that kind of comes with like the brick built dinosaurs, because we're so used to and grown to love each one of these dinosaurs that when you see a brick built, you kind of expect more. You also have to remember that they're building out of brick. It's not a mold, so the accuracy of that's not going to be so high. But if we're looking at like the dinos on their own, which I rate the sets based on the dinos. These two together at the time of release fire and still fire right now, because you can't. They're not.
And this was. It was $100 for 700 pieces, right? Like that's.
It was $100 for 700 pieces. You get the dino text.
Yeah, like the fucking boat was $80 for 300 pieces. Like, come on.
I agree, and I think, and this one was.
I started building that set and I never finished it.
And this one was 70 pretty consistently towards the end of its life. Brent might even got in there lower than this.
I did. Sure I called you when I found this one on sale also.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing, okay, I found this
in my That's what I got for cheap that you care about that I don't. I got this.
I care about it. Dude, no, it was this had to have been some weird like return, because this thing was definitely retired at the point of me finding it. And I just literally, I think I remember telling you, Sean, I looked up and like saw it up high. And I think Sean said something along the lines of like, oh, when you're hunting wild, you gotta look up top or something.
Yeah. So Justin, I don't know. My friends and I coined a term for this. It's called the hidey hide. And so, so basically, when you're in a toy store, it's like you gotta check up high, check down low, check below, because sometimes people will stash things.
Yeah, this thing
I have found so many chase figures and things like that from the hidey hide. So also applies to the fridge. You're at a party, right? You're running low on the brewskis. And, like when I start sensing we're getting down to like 2-3 beers, I'm gonna pull a little bottom drawer. You're going behind the grapes.
Behind the grapes.
Always activate. Always. No one's checking grapes when everybody's getting hammered. Nobody's interested in that. They're interested in burritos and shit. Anyways, my point is always check the hidey hide.
Yeah,
it paid off. For
but no, dude, I got this thing for like in the 60s. It might have been like $64.99 or something like that. And I remember calling Sean and being like, dude, this thing's retired, isn't it? Well, it scans on the app right now for like $60-something. Should I buy it? And Sean was like, yes.
Yeah.
Of course you buy it. I was
like, I think this might have been your first or one of your first Jurassic sets.
It was, I think, my second. I only had the breakout, like the gate, the big gate.
Yeah, because I was like, if you're gonna get one that's just a fun set. And by the way, shout out, and it almost made the list, the gyrosphere. What
Carnotaurus?
The Carnotaurus.
We got some honorable mentions in here too.
Yeah, the Carnotaurus, Justin. I know it's a whatever set, but like it did have.
It's fine. It's fine.
It had the spring loaded gyrosphere, which I still need to get that one. By the way, I will get it one day. It's just at the time there was a different Carnotaurus. I'm like, good enough.
I like the play feature here. Yeah,
the play feature is good. Everything's here. So I think we're all kind of aligned with this one as well.
I just have one thing. Shai might know this. So this is, I thought this was based off the original Jurassic World, but it says Legends of Isla Nublar, which is like a spinoff.
No. This is Jurassic World, regardless of what it says.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It says Legends of, but yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it was a weird wave where they had like the Gallimimus. Gallimimus. And it was just like, okay, they're doing one set based off the Jurassic World movie, but yeah.
You know what's a rad little set from this wave, Justin, is the little Dino Mouth gift shop one. You remember that?
That's from the wave before, and that is the Loft Source 2019, which is my number 4 pick.
Wow, okay.
I love that set. That set is so underrated. That's like an amazing set. Like gift shop.
It's a souvenir stand, Brent, made out of a dino mouth.
I gotta see this thing.
Yeah,
and it has like an exclusive torso, I think, with the Jurassic World logo. Like that's such a great set. I love that. That's on my list.
It's not out of hand yet. I think it was a $20 set, and it's only like $33 nowadays. I need to go back and get that before it gets out of hand.
That's a really good. Yeah, I love that. I love that. You get Triceratops ride, which we'll probably talk about.
Amazing call. I love it. All right,
number 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's just like it was like a little $20.
Number 2. This is the one that's gonna. Here we go, Shai. Hold hands and jump with me.
Oh gosh, there's so many sets missing.
Oh my god.
This is $80. You know that, right?
I don't give a shit. Let me tell you something.
Brachiosaurus, the best dino, but come on.
Brachiosaurus, it puts me right in. This is the first one we saw. We talked about army building, and God, that's going to be expensive. Shy and I at the same time.
$80 army building.
Let me tell you something. I was texting with Shy today, and almost at the same time, I was like, how many are you buying? I'm like, I'm buying 3. And he like said it at the same time. Like, we got to get 3 of these because that's what's walking by in the scene. The vehicle, again, everybody keeps referring to the Explorer as a Jeep. That's fine. But this is the Jeep, man. This is the Jeep that everybody's looking for. It's a freaking heater. Day one, full price Jones. Don't give a shit. This thing's coming home. I know there's a whole
everybody's looking for, but my number 1 is not going to make this list. I'm very sad, but keep going.
All right. Well, I want to get to your. You can give us a spoiler number 1. I mean, nobody watches this anyway. The neck hole, sure, whatever. But dude, I mean, this is the scene.
No closable legs.
This is the scene where the movie officially starts. I think I was however old I was. I'm not. It's not even because I was 13,
first grade, kindergarten.
Yeah, so I'm definitely the oldest here. I would say I was like whatever, early teens or whatever, close to it.
93.
It was a bunch of scientific mumbo jumbo up until that point, and then they roll out and they see these fucking things, and I'm just like, it puts me right back there. So I'm overrating this because of the feeling and all that stuff. But also, Justin, do you have that nearby? That is a long. Do you have the dino nearby?
Give me 1 second.
It's a girthy.
This is kind of an army buildable set because there's multiple of these dinosaurs in the scene, right?
The movie magic starts.
Yeah, there was like three of them in a herd.
Yeah, so you can buy a few of these. And
I'm wondering.
Ooh, look at that thing!
It's awesome. This is awesome.
Look how big.
I just wish their legs were
vertical. Oh my god! I'm
Shy,
sorry.
look at that. Shy, hold on. I'm gonna full screen you.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Justin, it didn't even fit in the screen, dude.
That's crazy. I love this. I do love this. It's not a bad set at all. It'd probably be like number 15.
But you're saying $80 and you're holding a good $60 a girth right there in your little
that's definitely gonna hold its value if they don't make any more of those.
This thing. What's going on? All right, tilt the head up a little bit. Could you? Does it show us the movements?
Itself? Yeah. Okay, hold up. I just don't want to get any pencil markings. Okay, let me see.
No, I meant the neck. Sorry.
Neck, not head. Okay, so
you tilted it up. I just want to, like, that thing is so tall, man.
Look at this.
He's like, dexterity markings. Let me destroy this thing.
It's got some dexterity to it.
Tail, rubber end tail.
I've never handled anything with that much.
I mean, this piece is like absolutely crazy. Look, just look at this piece. Look at this body.
That's a big chunk.
The legs were detachable. That'll be pretty sick.
Yeah, right. That's the one thing that's kind of.
It's like an elephant.
It's literally, I think it's 5 pieces because it's mouth, jaw.
Does it stand? Because it doesn't stand. Oh,
stand. Yeah.
No, you know how it stands on like its 2 hind legs to get the top.
Oh, yeah,
that would have been sick.
That would have been dope.
No, yeah, you can't.
Just too early.
It's too early. There you go. Yeah. They do. So this is actually 2 scenes because you mentioned the original scene with the
with the cow scene. They're big cows.
Yeah, that they have the
what up, Hudson?
Tree where the kids and Alan go up and feed the Brachiosaurus. That's this tree build right here. So it's 2 different scenes put together.
Mm-hmm. That's a clever way to do it. But like, nostalgia wise, this hits it like home run status.
I kind of wish they got rid of the tree and then just had these 2 because it would be cheaper.
That would have been cool.
At first, I hated the tree. The tree is the weak point, but it's not as bad as some of the shit they've been putting out lately, Justin.
Yeah,
there's been some bad trees recently.
Oh yeah, it's not as bad. It's annoying to build at the top, but that's not a problem with the final build. It's more of I wish there was roots here. It needs that rooty because I remember they're like climbing the roots.
Oh yeah.
I do like how it says no feeding, flash, or yelling.
Hey, somebody like mock up Justin a Rudy tree, please. Come on.
A Rudy tree. Yeah, seriously, we need those roots.
Sorry, Justin. One more thing. Can we put our eyes on that Jeep if it's handy? I
got it.
I need to really jang this thing. You know what I mean? I want to really. It's gonna be, dude. So one of my goals is to get jang bricks on this show, and I think I'm not going to be allowed to say I want to jang this thing while he's here. Although I probably will say it. All right.
Sick. The Speed Champs. It's like literally like a Speed Champs.
Justin, hold it up closer to the camera. Let me get a look at that thing. Yeah,
we get a look at that. Yeah.
This is dope. It's sick. It's
a heater.
I love this. It's literally a heater. This is a new print.
I think that's what you said in the video. This one is literally a heater.
Literally a heater. Yeah.
I knew you were stoked on this one. This is the first review you put out, right? In the Wave, or no?
Oh, I did the Visitor Center first, but this was second.
Right. All right, good call.
Because people were more hyped for this than the Visitor Center. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I get it.
We didn't get a UCS Visitor Center, and that's why it didn't make the list. If you would have told me the Visitor Center wouldn't make my top 10, I would have told you were crazy. But
and this fits so many minifigures. You got 2 at the front, 1 at the back, and 1 at the very back.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's so cool. Like this is beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Dude,
but there's another set
in LA, man. Because
we'd hold hands for sure.
We would hold hands, be in line. We'd smell the fresh air of the what the hell's her name? Aunt what's the pretzel?
Oh,
Auntie Anne's.
Yeah, it's
we got Cinnabon right in front.
Oh yeah, there's a Cinnabon there.
And I love this uses 2x6s, which the other set with the Jeep does not use 2x6s, which makes it only fit 1 minifigure, which makes me.
That's what I was gonna say. So by the way, geez, we should have also that the $20 set should have made the list just for being $20. Honestly.
Well, you know what's my number 1? The $20 set.
There you go.
That is the best Jurassic Park set in my opinion. Even
because you get Nedry, a Jeep, yeah.
Yep. It's literally it's a perfect value. Yeah. There's a side thing. I just wish the Jeep fit more people because it's built with 1x6s, I think, at the side, the other Jeep, and that makes it so that it doesn't fit more people. I also wish that version, which I don't know where it's at, had the windows as the windows on it. It doesn't have the windows. So
gotcha.
It's annoying.
But
this one doesn't need the windows.
So I don't know. People might be mad about that pick because it's so new, but I don't care. It's our list, and I think it's rad. And obviously, again, on a couple of brickheads, we always do the what would that be? 16. Yeah, so it's a $64 set in very short order. I think everybody's feeling a lot better around 60 on that. And if you're into this sort of stuff, obviously.
Wait, Brachiosaurus?
Because we know Target is going to have or Walmart or both is going to have 20% off within 90 days. They will. It's going.
I feel like this wave is going to sell out quick and then be gone for a bit. Like the $40,
I think it'll sell out, but I'm saying, like Brent said, around Black Friday, you're definitely going to see this for 20% off. And so if you're hesitant on the 80, I feel you, but
yeah, fair. Good point.
Black Friday will be 20% off. I don't know about that.
We'll see.
The dinosaur
box art.
Doesn't Walmart drop them?
You guys liking the box art? I'm digging it. I think Brent hates the box art.
I don't love this new box art. No,
it's so silly. I hate this dumbass gray one. Sorry.
Don't worry, guys. You could just do what you're supposed to do with the boxes. We'll just throw them away.
Throw them away.
No.
Yeah, but the box art has to be fire to sell you on the set.
For real.
All right, that was Shy Time. We'll see you later. Okay.
The Dominion box is ruled though.
The number 2. Good. Well, that went better than I thought. I thought there would be some things. All right, couple honorable mentions real quick. We're not going to take a lot of time. Raptor Rampage, we thought was a good set. It's the motorcycle chase. It was a meme for sure.
like the helicopter is probably my least favorite Jurassic World set.
Wow. Ew. I don't know. That one, I love it. It gets a lot of love. It resells on the high considering what it is.
That's when I skipped because it's like I don't even think the blue in that set looks gross and it wasn't exclusive. No minifigure was exclusive. It was $40. Yucko.
There you go. But there's also the other helicopter that's good too. The aviary. The one where the owner dies.
The $20 one from the that one's good.
That one's not bad. Of course, we had to put the Raptor Kitchen in there. Again, I don't know the formal name. It's probably Raptor Rampage.
Yeah, that one.
Velociraptor something. Anyway, almost made the list. It could have. You could have subbed this in for something. I just think this, even though it's small, I just love the fact that he's blasting his head through the door there.
Yeah, that's trying to push.
I think the Ellie in that set has dual molded legs, or is that in the big one? I don't know.
I'm not sure, but this was a nice way to get some of the main characters from the OG when Jurassic World came out. This was the only.
I like how they.
This is the only OT set, so to speak.
It was only $40. Good deal.
Yep. And there's probably some others missing, but again.
Okay. Lockwood Mansion isn't on here. Lockwood Mansion's like probably my biased favorite because like it's not a good set, but I love mansions. Like, when we get a Lego mansion?
I like it too. I'm torn on that. I need to get that. Like, it's not outrageous yet. I don't know. It's not on there for me. Not yet. And number one. Go ahead, Justin.
I have just a few more. The fossil from the $30 fossil from the Camp Cretaceous theme. That's a really cool,
amazing set.
Like this. Yeah, that's really good.
And by the way, you saw people are subbing that in for the visitor center, right?
Oh, that honestly, that makes sense.
Yet, but they're talking about it. Nobody has it but you and like 5 people. But they're subbing that in for that mess of a fossil that they give you.
Cute, but it's not great. There's like blue showing.
So that one. Looking for a place to stash that one, you should put it in there.
Exactly. The Triceratops ride is like such a great set. The spinning ride.
I'm disappointed in myself. I wanted that set for 3 years and I finally got it for retail shipped like 2 months ago. The moment I got it, box was mint, didn't give a shit. I just tore into it. I wanted that Triceratops so bad. so bad.
The Return of the Triceratops, and it has an amazing ride. Like, it has a spinning, like,
I know, it's a theme park ride. I broke my own rule. 3. Yeah,
number 2 on my list
for me too. Fuck it. We're
gonna amend this thing. Baryonyx. Okay, sorry, Baryonyx, but then that's it.
Oh yeah, the Baryonyx camper. Yep, I'm with you. I all these are good. Like, I don't think we've had any true dogs on here except the boat for some people. I understand why people hate the boat. I get it.
Stiggy Moloch too. That's a great cheap raptor pen. The Stiggy Moloch stayed exclusive. Great dino fig. $30, really good set. But yeah, there we go. I think
I'm Shy. We should have been brave and made number 1 something else, but we got to go with the game.
I knew it was going to be this. Not terrible.
It wasn't on my list though.
This wasn't even on your list at all?
Nope.
Not on my list either.
I think. I mean, again, you talk about you're just going to get one set. The
first one I got.
Bill, I get that I happen to think this brick built dino is badass. I think it's very impressive in hand, in person, all that stuff. You get the gate. The gate's beyond iconic. Everybody knows what the hell this is. The only thing I have issue with is the weird little builds in the back, but I'm glad they included them. I would have rather had a thicker gate. I understand why some people don't like it. I totally do. But for me, it's like,
even size accurate. Isn't the T-Rex supposed to be smaller than the gate?
Yeah,
probably. Yeah. Give me the gate. They gave us the Explorer to go with the gate.
They didn't give it in this set.
No, I know, but they laid the foundation for it. Years later.
Yeah, I have too many problems
when they secured the license. You've got problems with it. Does this make you? This doesn't make your top 10?
Nope. Yeah, $250 for 3,000 pieces is good, but I don't like the grays on the dino. I do like the dino though. It's a better brick built dino than another one where it doesn't look so robotic in my opinion, except for the gray parts. Yep. The gate's too small. There's a stickered sign for the Jurassic Park logo. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm upset about that. Yeah,
I was so annoyed. And that same year or the year before, they printed like a Jurassic Park logo, or I think it was Jurassic World, in like a junior set. Like, you couldn't print this. Like, come on. And then the awkward builds inside the gate, which are just like so weird. It's like a little square. Yeah. Too much.
I just love the presence on this one. I think it's a great display piece. Just for me, I think it is. I think it's a great
giant dino.
It's on a shelf. You got all the main cast again. I'm an old head with this stuff. You got the original cast.
Yeah, the great
all the
figures.
Key players there. You do get shout out to Samuel L. Although I guess we're getting him again, right?
Yep, in the visitor center.
There you go.
We got a shirtless Malcolm.
That's true.
That's the one.
That is the one. Yeah, that is the sexy one. Malcolm.
It
was in the October one too.
It did check the chest pubes Malcolm hard on this one. So
hell yeah. And I think the only Malcolm we've gone without glasses. So
all right. Well, so it was a little controversial there towards the finish, but
dude, we should have done a Jurassic Park set draft. Shy versus Justin.
Shy versus Justin in a set draft.
Jurassic Park set draft.
You could army build. You could army build, and then we need like a dino expert to be like, incorrect. 32 T-Rexes would take out 15 Raptors.
It's been too long since we've had a set
Justin would just draft all the baby dinos because they're cute, and then you get obliterated. You get obliterated.
Surprisingly. Woo Lab was honorable mention. Okay, the Baby Dino Woo Lab was number 11, honorable mention on my list. But
there you go.
I like a good $20 set. What can I say?
Like, listen, we all do. You've refreshed my memory on some of this stuff. I'm a little bit embarrassed of some of I've left off, but you know what? What are you going to do?
See, now Justin has material for a top 10 video.
I know this might be a top. I might make it a top 20.
We could have easily done 20 and included a lot. That is to say, if there's some of you watching us that are not necessarily into Jurassic World or Jurassic Curious, you get into it a little bit, just like buy one. Be careful though, Shy, right? Because once you get the feel of that dino, man, it's like a drug, man.
I've been supporting it since I was a kid. Y'all didn't mention it. Where's the Jurassic Park 3 sets? Come on, there's 2 of them. Listen, by Lego.
You told me that I was asking. So in our conversation offline, I was asking Justin. I'm like, dude, is this it? Because I mean, they're finally giving us everything we wanted with this wave, this new wave. He's like, nah, man, they should go into 2 and 3 after this. And I'm
like, that's what I'm thinking they will do.
They're going to go to Lost World. They're going to go to the.
Well, like I said, they had 2 Jurassic Park 3 sets. Do not forget, Shy, back in the studios.
Oh, those stupid studios.
Hey, I grew up. They had the plane as one of them.
Hey, you grew up on them. I threw up on them. Okay.
Yeah, fair. No, they weren't great.
Fair enough. They weren't great, but I'm glad they made them. But the point is, like, if they do what you say and they give us a wave of part 2,
yes, please.
By the way,
we're gonna love that. Bunch of trucks.
So funny because it's funny because everybody hated 2 and 3, kind of like everyone hated the prequels, but now everyone's like, 2's kind of fire, man. Like
2's dope. I like, so as a kid,
but critically everybody hated it. I
don't like it, but I just want sets from it, of course. The minions,
Yeah, baby Tyrannosaurus. Like, how could you be pissed at that movie?
Sorry, I think the baby State Puff was a Ghostbusters Afterlife, and that wasn't really great. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, shout out to Brandon.
Castle.
Whoa.
Shout out to Brandon. Who misses castles?
You're getting one next year with Dungeons and Dragons. Lego ideas.
You're getting one. So, Shy has a thing or two to say about who's missing castles. I mean, I feel like, hey, listen, Shy Castle, they've been taking care of you boys a little bit over there, right? I mean,
I'm pretty happy right now. I mean, Lionized Castle is great. You can buy pretty much everything on Pick a Build and Army Build. 2,000 Black Falcons like me.
Hell yeah!
I'm happy right now. If they keep
with
going,
Just2Good this year.
But yeah,
I'm
hyped. That official? Is that official?
I mean, it's from reliable leaks, as they say.
So once that pops out, I mean,
can't tell you that.
Custom. Oh, thank you, Max. Appreciate it. But yeah, no. If they just don't stop with the momentum, I think it'll be great. So
there you go. Were T-Rexes even in the Jurassic period? Man, I don't know. I don't know the science about this, but I just know that I feel like they should.
It's cool.
Something feathers. Something.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Well, guys, that concludes the top 10 list for Jurassic World. I thought it was a lot of fun. We could run this back when another wave comes out. There could be updates to it. I think Justin has perhaps a heater of a vid.
A heater vid.
Oh, thank you.
Or check it out. Like, hey, if you didn't agree with what we all came up with, you can comment it down below. Your top 10.
Your top
in the
10
replay game.
Hey, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick apart my opinion. Tell me I said an L.
I mean, look. I mean, there's no factual way to do this. I think everybody who's into this would have a different top 10, and that's the most beautiful thing. Even you guys in the chat. Go ahead, Justin.
Oh, I was going to say, have you all looked at the Dino 2012 line? Because it's literally Jurassic World prototype.
Yeah, I heard they just kind of recolored all of it.
Yeah, I'm looking at Dominus Rex. There's the flagship of that set had a T-Rex. It was a pen as well, but instead they had a yellow color scheme. It was really weird. But yeah, classic.
Yeah, no, I thought I've seen them. I'm interested, but without that license, man, I'm kind of a license hoe. I'll be honest.
Hey, it's okay.
Same.
I get it.
I need a license.
I like them both.
All right. Yeah. Before we wrap tonight, we've already done these in long form. I just want to go through this. Is there a chance, Justin, because how things, they need to marinate for a little bit. Is there a chance this can be the best way? I guess there's just not enough, right? I mean, some of those world sets were.
It's the most overpriced wave, but yeah, I think it might be the best wave. Consistently, I will say, I mean, Dominion had a really good wave. That was like 10 sets, and they covered a lot of ground in those, even though as together, none of them really stand out to me. But like this, captures the iconic scenes in theory, what we've wanted all these years, all these different iconic vehicles. Again, Dilophosaurus was my number one pick. That $20 set, I think, is just amazing. Sad that didn't make the list.
Shai, you've bought most of these things. Does this have a chance to maybe be the greatest wave ever?
I'm biased because I love the OT more than the new 3.
I mean, yeah, good pick.
But like,
so auto yes on that one.
Yeah, I can't. This is what got me into Jurassic Park. Is this movie, obviously, and it was cool to actually take my kid to watch the first one of the new 3 in the theaters, and like just having that whole circle of life for watching license like this. It's pretty surreal. So I feel like now it's my turn to like enjoy this.
Yeah. There you go. This is gonna be the one for you, one for me. Look at that. Yeah. There's Shai with his son having a great time. You see this? You see this set here? This one's Daddy's. You see that?
I'm still like, why is this $130? Lego? Come on.
Again, Justin, you fixate on that, and it's like I don't blame you, by the way. It is problematic. I'm not dismissing it. I'm just saying we all know that this will be closer to $100 if at some
it's even worth that at $100. Like they could have given us something more substantial for the visit.
I'll be picking it up for like $80.
Okay, that will be sick. That's perfect. That's a perfect price.
Now the reverse of that, you're absolutely right, Justin, is I think for a lot of us that were riding for this visitor center, man, we were like,
my whole life
I was heartbroken when I heard it was only 130 because I think you say only, we sit around and gripe about prices, but I think we all would have gladly paid 250, 300 for like a legit badass, several dinos, big build.
Please.
Several dinos. A girthy build, if you will.
I mean, I think 400 pieces are on the visitor
center. Number one set of all time. There you go.
I mean,
how could
I love this? I love this set. I mean, when Ash was on, you all said it. Like.
So, what do you think they're doing with this? They're not doing it out of the kindness of their heart. Do you think this is? I'm not going to call it a loss leader because I'm sure they're still profitable, but this is a really weird move. I know this is how things were maybe 4 years ago. This would be a $20 set, but this isn't a $20 set in 2023.
I know, right? I love.
What is the story here, Shai? Why are they giving us this gift? Do you think it's just like they give you a little taste and you come back for more? Like, what's happening here?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean
that's the only thing I can think of. Like the Barbasol can too, a licensed can. Jesus,
dual
licensed can.
Yeah, no Barbasol.
That can it like it's such a win.
That's so awesome.
I've only seen Lego do that like once before.
Oh, he's got the stooge on his face.
Dude, what a good face print. This
is such a violent scene too. It's awesome.
I feel like they're gonna if they go back to Dominion, they could use that can again.
Oh yeah, because they use it in there.
They use it in Dominion. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't bring it. They didn't have it in Dominion sets at all.
I don't know. This is definitely
Nedry. Say what's the guy's name? The villain from Dominion. I don't even know.
Just call him Nedry. It's fine.
No, Nedry. No, Nedry's like nobody cares about Dodson. That's it. He's like Dodson. Nobody cares about Dodson. Yeah.
Another good thing about this set, Sean, is this is going to be a good one for us to, when I pick you up from the Columbus airport before we go to Chicago. This could be a good little $20 pickup at the Lego store.
This could be like an end of the night. Brent, we're back in the room. You just crack open a little your final beer and just a little $20 boy. You know what I mean? That could be a nice little nightcap set for you.
Oh yeah, we gotta get real intimate, Sean, and turn up the AC.
Yep.
Build a couple good
beer.
sets.
Yeah. Take the tops off and just build a $20 set.
Yeah.
Take the tops off. Put on a good movie.
Crack that shit.
We'll put a little JP, little $20 boy,
little Jurassic Park on the TV, little Jurassic Park set
little Wanana in the background. Yeah, I like it.
I'll have my Jurassic Park Sasquatch soap, my Dr. Squatch soap
Oh shoot, that's a thing. Oh my gosh, I've been getting into Dr. Squatch's license acquiring.
Dude, they have Jurassic Park soap, Star Wars soap, Batman soap. That's awesome.
Shit.
Dude,
I have somebody in my Twitch chat who's like super into them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I kind of want to start buying these because I like weird licenses. Like,
dude, you should get a promo code from them. Promo code Just2.
Just2.
10% off your Dr. Squatch orders.
Hell yeah!
I'd love to get a promo code for them for this show. I feel like
do it.
I feel like Dr. Squatch goes along well with the Girth Gang.
Do it, yeah, Girth Gang. Yeah,
everybody needs some Dr. Squatch soap.
For real. Come
After
on.
the Bullyard, yeah, we talk about that region a lot on this show, so I don't know why.
I got to talk about this 4+ set. I'm sorry. Okay, I just reviewed
Let's do it. The price is outrageous, but dude, I'm sorry. You get Muldoon, you get Clever Girl. I have to get it. I'll wait for it to be on sale, and you need this Raptor to complete the visitor center. But go ahead.
No, the visitors. Oh, because two of them.
Yeah.
Fair.
Shy knows.
The 2x2 circular tile of the Jurassic Park logo is exclusive too, but Muldoon's face looks like Bruce Willis's face. Like, it's kind of awesome. So just have to say that. But
yeah, I'm into this set. I'm gonna do an angry purchase, just like I did with the Juniors ATST for Star Wars. But I will buy this. I have to, dude. Muldoon.
That's I'm so pissed they did that. They put the only new character in an exclusive set. I mean, in a 4+ set. Like, come on.
Yeah, they did.
That's the only new character.
I like it though. With the Nedry, they giveth, and then they
said Bruce Willis
away.
Yeah, no, I'm digging that fig. He looks cool. Those shorts.
It's awesome.
The shorts are rad, dude.
Shorts. Clever
girl, dude. This set is the truth, man. I hate that it's $40.
I hate that it's $40 and $4+.
I mean, the set is not. I take that back. The set is not
so fucking much.
The set sucks. I'm sorry, but I do like the tile. I'm building the value here. That tile, whatever.
Tile, give me 5. The computer screen's exclusive too.
Give me the 5 on the tile. I'll do 10 on a Muldoon. I'm up to $15.
Hell yeah!
I think
the container box in red is exclusive for some reason.
We're not far off. That Raptor's at least 10 to 15. We're not. It's not outrageous. It's just it hurts to see 40 with 130. It's never gonna be a fun feeling.
Yeah, dude,
what's up with this egg with the eyeball? That's pretty.
That's
rad.
From City and from Ninjago, but only 2 of those sets. So one of them was like a shitty Ninjago 4+.
There's Justin again, the original dream killer, just citing.
You can bricks and pieces it.
That's old. That's old shit from the '87 Turbo Warrior.
You can bricks and pieces it. Yeah. The electricity thing is from a couple sets.
This thing's come up that wasn't in my era or range, of fandom. Like those power miners are rad, man, and they put these eyeballs in there. Okay.
We need a Power Miners direct to consumer set, but whatever.
Star Wars soap. They all smell good. Okay.
Yeah, please get that partnership. You need that. Yeah.
Dr. Squatch. Use code ACOB.
Something around
here. Yes.
Use promo code Girth.
Oh, guys. So if you have been riding with us for this whole episode, we appreciate it. I think I speak for everyone when I say we had a fantastic time tonight.
Yes.
It was concise. We got Justin back again. Justin, the door is always open, my friend. So, if there's, I know you specialize in what you do, but if you ever want to do a long form on anything, you let us know. If you have a topic, I would love to have you back. Your commentary is greatly appreciated. Shy, one of my best buds. It's always good to have you on, sir.
Shy's a legend.
He is a ledge.
Yeah.
Hey,
Brent from Brent's Bricks. I mean,
I think Shy was trying to give you a fist bump.
Like fist bump. He just left me hanging, dude.
Oh, sorry. Brent from Brent's Bricks, and again, Max for doing all that work on our PowerPoint presentation. That was a solid. He got the colors right. He got the list right. He's a great guy. What can we say? Yeah, guys, we're gonna call it a little bit short tonight. This might become a thing though. I feel good about this duration. Plus, I didn't have 90 beers, so that might have something to do with it. But
you give a little teaser, you make them wanting more when it's not so long.
There you go. Yeah. Any closing thoughts, Justin? Anything coming up besides your top 10 Jurassic video? Can you give a little teaser to the?
Well, I bought a Ninjago 2023 set because the summer sets are out at Walmart for Ninjago 2023.
Oh,
have a Disney one.
Brent's getting in the car. Yeah.
Oh shit! Not the Ninjago City, unfortunately, but yeah. And then I need to do my summer most wanted list because these sets are starting to pour out. I'm like, I got to get that out before like June 1st. So that's going to be my next big video. And I'm trying to do my biggest haul ever very soon. But yeah,
nice.
Got you. And Shy, your Power Miners video is coming.
Power Miners.
Rip.
I don't have Power Miners, man. I was my dark age.
I've got fixated on Power Miners. I don't even know what the hell it is. Anyway, I know
we're gonna do a Power Miners appreciation episode.
No, I know what it is.
He's your RS Slugger when that happens.
It's like the Action Jackson or whatever his name is.
He's a Rock Raider.
Rock Raiders. There you go.
They're different. They're different. Shot.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't know.
All right. And then before we go for real, here's the part where Shy roasts Brent and tells him to make a video. Go.
Oh no.
Oh damn, dude. You were lucky in my next vlog I don't call you out like I was supposed to, and I totally forgot. I realize that right now. I'm supposed to.
Brent, put you on the big screen. Will you have Brick World 2022's video done by the time we go to Brick World 2023?
No excuses. You have like 4 weeks.
So. Yeah, I will.
Dude, I think just selfishly for us to get hype, I think you should do it. You know?
Yeah, I think
really want to.
It's only right. Well, and if I wait after Brick World happens, then it'll be extra old news. So yeah.
Not really, man. I like not to self-plug, but I was rewatching like my old Chicago videos from last year or everyone else's videos. Yeah, and like I don't do shit. I'm gonna put myself. I'm starting to hype up like even more because of everyone's videos. Like even the other ones like that. There's not that many. There weren't that many videos from last year.
There's nobody that really captured it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, I mean, I have to watch my own videos. I made 3 of them, and then
if the Brixie $2 video is one of the top 3 videos from Brick World 2022, I don't know what to tell you.
Like you didn't like. You have potential to like.
Really tell you that story, Justin. I'll tell you about it later. It's really fun.
If you're gonna make a Brick World video about last year, now's the time before to hype on that. So.
True.
And people will find it in search when looking for 23, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Shy? The last time we see the old model.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited. I wish Justin.
All the Jurassic bumps.
I know. I want to be there. I don't know. It's looking slim now. It's looking kind of slim. I don't know.
Dude, Justin, dude, it would be so epic.
Dude. I know.
Especially if you showed up and told nobody, like nobody knew, and it was just a surprise.
Dude, if you could rip one of your,
that's what he's playing.
Moment in my life will be like we're all hanging, and then from around the corner, just off in the distance, I hear hello.
Hello.
Oh my god.
I'm excited. You guys, there needs to be like because no one's done it yet, like event calendar for like not the official Chicago stuff, like the outside stuff, because it's like everyone's starting to ask everybody what's everybody doing. I'm like, I don't know.
Well, there's still availability. I really would like to run Medieval if you're down. I think.
Well, I mean, you got to say like everyone has to like put out like actual times and when stuff's happening because now things are starting to overlap.
Well, I think if a couple, I guess we're not in the social chair. I don't know that we've been invited to.
No. It's just like different ones are out there that I'm hearing. So it's not like I'm invited. Well, I'm just letting you know that like people are starting to create these little things that want to do like mass things with everybody. But there's like really no one's carving out any time that really solidifies when you should.
Well, here's what I do know is the foosball party.
When's the foosball party?
Foosball tournament.
Yeah, so we're having the World Series. This might draw Justin out here, but
yeah, definitely.
I'm not doing that again. Remember when I took everybody off? That was crazy. How do I isolate just this? I can't.
You screen share just that.
All right. Well, I screwed up. Anyways, guys, the Lego foosball. So Justin, that we pitched this and they approved it.
We have a time slot for it now, right?
Yeah, it's Thursday at 4:00 right now. So Thursday at 4:00, Lego Foosball World Championship. I do need to update that. Presented by M&R and a couple of brickheads. We're gonna have 3 tables out there. Bring your squads. Bring your 5 dopest players that you want to bring. There will be 2 grand prizes. We're giving away 2 Lego Foosball tables. One for the winner of the tournament, and the second one for whoever brings the dopest squad of 5 minifigs. We get creative. Figure it out, bring them. And by the way, dude, if somebody rolls up with like a Cloud City boba and just starts slamming that thing around, it's going to be tremendous.
All right, I'm going to crack open Mr. Gold and just use them.
Dude.
Insta win.
Insta win.
I can't. Yeah, in fact, if you like even placed it into the thing, I'd just give you the foosball to stop you from doing any more. I'd be like, all right, dude, point proven. You got us.
Let's not get hasty.
I do not want to transport that through. I guess I would do it through.
I know that's more of a show event, Shy, but as far as putting things together, I don't know. I'm trying to get people to rally around this medieval times idea. It's only like 2 hours, so it's like just got like going to dinner. It's not that big a deal, but we shall see. Brickworld 2022 watch party. So, Brian, dude, we could debut your Brickworld video on this show, and it would be rad.
That would be sick.
It would. We'll do a live watch along. It'd be cool.
We could do that, right? Because if I just set a premiere and then we just
as long as you don't copyright strike me, I don't know. Shy, could I show his whole? We'll put it on this channel. We'll put it on this channel.
It'll come up on Brent's like saying that this whole video showed your whole video. It's up to you to strike him or not, or say something or copyright.
Dude, Brent, if you strike me, we're done.
If you strike me down, I will return more powerful.
No, you're good. Yeah. So yeah, I'm on the right shoulder here. I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
All right, guys. We'll see you right back here next Thursday. It was a fun ride. What am I going to do?
1 week closer to Chicago. Ooh, I love how we all put the sunnies on at the same time.
For Max from West Coast Bricks, thank you so much for the production, sir. For Brent from Brent's Bricks, representing Tatooine. For the minister and master of the minifigure, Just2Good. And for the Ledge himself, Shy. Shy Time is my time. Also from Cali Brick Click. Best pod in the game. Go check it out. This is Sean, the right way. And this has been...
Heater.
A couple of brickheads. We'll see you here next week. Yeah. Peace.